Hello, I am so happy. I think this is the first time I made it to the start of a live. Ooh, wow. Hello, welcome. I'm glad. Apologies for missing my previous scheduled live stream. I unfortunately got hit with a seasonal cold, but I am pretty much back to form now. So happy to be here and hang out with you on this. Well, for me, it's a very gloomy looking Friday. It's very cloudy and threatening to rain kind of vibes, but probably the perfect day to stay indoors and draw. I have my tea here. I have tea and water ready for me. I just made a peppermint tea or mint tea. I think it's a mint tea with my very cute Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask llama alpaca mug that my friend gifted me a couple of years ago. Tea is unfortunately too hot for me to drink at this very moment though. Happy Friday, happy to hang out, yay! LL, where I am right now is like so sunny and hot. Oh my gosh. So crazy how the internet allows us to connect with people in all sorts of places in the world, so we can still have the typical weather banter, but the weather conversation will be vastly different for everybody. Oh my god, I can't believe I made it. I'm at work right now, so I managed to sneak into the live stream. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that you made it also. Sorry that it's during your work hours. I know my previous schedule was supposed to be on a weekend, which I think probably makes more sense for most people. But yeah, like I was mentioning, last week I unfortunately got sick, just a cold, thankfully. And then this week I actually have plans like this weekend, like during the day. Sometimes I'll when I do live streams during the weekend, I'll like only have plans in the evening so I can do the live stream during the day. But this week I have plans during the day, Saturday and Sunday. So that is why I'm doing the live stream on a Friday, because yeah, I didn't want to wait too long to get this live stream and spread done, because it's nice to do it kind of in the beginning of the month. Yeah, I am from Panama, and this time of this year is always sunny. Oh, hi, happy Friday. Hi, Kimber. Thanks for coming. Almost forgot, had a hectic morning, but I wanted to make it to the stream. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for coming. Hey, Brazil just lost. I'm so sad. I'm going to assume this is for soccer. I don't really follow soccer. I only know that it's happening because of Jungkook was like part of the opening ceremony or something. What is good paper for Posca markers? Finally caught a live from Scotland, just cooking dinner. Oh, nice. Posca markers, honestly, definitely like a smooth, like super smooth surface is best for paint markers. With my sketchbook spreads in this, using paint markers, I coat the paper with gesso, which is an acrylic primer, and then I sand it. So that creates like a really smooth surface. And that way I'm creating like a barrier between the marker and like the paper fibers. Because I found that even with really, really smooth, thick Bristol papers and things like that, it always pilled no matter what. You had to be like super, super careful with it. So that has been my kind of foolproof solution now, is covering it with gesso. I have YouTube videos as well talking about my Posca marker and alcohol marker. Not alcohol marker. I mean, I have those too. But yeah, Posca marker, paint marker, Meltow, all that stuff. I have like more detailed videos on my YouTube channel. But yeah, that is my little hot tip. And if you don't have gesso, you could also use matte medium. I've never tried this, but you might be able to get away with using like a diluted acrylic paint, maybe. Basically something that would be like coating the surface of the paper. Hey, Tina, popped in sorta in time. You did. We're only like 6 minutes in, so you're all good. Hey, happy Friday. Oh my God, Tina, have you seen Stray Kids' performance of Taste? It's like so good. What? Oh my God, I have not. I'm excited to watch it after this live stream. I saw them perform. Wait, was it the Mama performance recently? If it was, then I did see that, but I don't remember. Was it Taste? I don't think so. Because I think from what I remember, they performed. It was, wasn't it? It was. I think it was Venom and then Maniac. Maybe there was maybe there was a second performance that I missed. Anyway, I will definitely look forward to catching that. I was just about to sit down and do art when I got the notification. Yay, perfect. I'm just realizing now that you probably sand by hand, but for some reason I've always pictured like an industrial belt sander on a piece of paper. Yes, I do sand it by hand. That would be pretty wild though. I've actually kind of wanted to get my hands on an industrial sander, specifically to sand down my old like wood panel paintings that I want to like cover up and reuse. Because yeah, with my wood panel paintings, there's like a little bit of texture and like there's only so much hand sanding that I can do. And yeah, I don't want the wood panels to go to waste, but I also want to repaint over top of them because I'm not like in love with the paintings anymore. So yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. Do you just use like ordinary sandpaper? Yeah, just sandpaper that I bought from like the hardware store. I don't know what the grain on it is. Probably like fine to medium because it's not like crazy textured and you don't want to like rip through the paper either. Have you gotten your Spotify Wrapped or equivalent top songs artist of the year? Yes, I did. Actually, so I'm like almost done recording my Patreon podcast, and I did like kind of talk about that. And yeah, I absolutely knew that my Spotify Wrapped was going to be dominated by 17, and as predicted, it very much was. Like all of my top 5 songs were all 17 songs, and then like they were obviously my top artist of the year, and my like 100 song playlist was probably 60% 17 songs, like I'm positive. Yeah, I'm very predictable. It's very funny. So because of that, I've actually been making a point to like listen to other things. So this morning, I actually spent the morning listening to all of my favorite pop girlies. I was listening to Kim Petras. I was with Charlie XCX, Carly Rae Jepsen. So that was fun to like mix it up. No, Taste was performed in a different event, but you have to see it. I am obsessed with it. Ah, okay. Oh my god, Wednesday and Enid. Yes, they are definitely the highlight of this spread, of course. That's why I had to do it for the thumbnail. I definitely remember them performing Maniac. Yes, yes, yes. I love Wednesday. I loved her too. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Addams Family. I was obsessed with those 90s movies. So I actually really enjoyed the show. I was like a little skeptical, but I really, really enjoyed it. I know you close the shop until after the holidays, but just curious if you have an estimate of when it will open spring. Yes, I'm aiming, or my vision is that I would reopen my shop in the spring. So probably I'm going to assume after Comic-Con, and Comic-Con takes place I think early to mid-March. So I'm going to predict that I'm going to aim for April probably. People are asking about favorite Christmas movie. Do you have a Christmas tree? I do. I posted I posted a story on my Instagram, and yeah, I have this hot pink Christmas tree. It's very fun. It's small. It's like a tabletop Christmas tree, and it's hot pink. I acquired it from my old retail job because they were getting rid of it because they were like in the midst of revamping their Christmas decorations. So they were getting rid of all these really fun, tacky, colored fake Christmas trees. And I was like, what? I definitely will take this hot pink Christmas tree home with me because it's amazing. So yeah, that is my Christmas tree. And then favorite Christmas movie, I really love, I mean, this is maybe not the typical answer, but I really love Batman Returns. And I know that's maybe not like an advertised Christmas movie, but it does contain Christmas in the film. And the film is, I think it's like all wintry, right? It's like, I think most of it takes place in the wintertime. That's the one with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, directed by Tim Burton. Chef's Kiss, I love that movie so much. I also really love watching Harry Potter during the winter holiday season. It just has that vibe. Of course, Home Alone and Elf, Nightmare Before Christmas. Although Nightmare Before Christmas is like a November movie, right? Because it's like in between holiday and in between Halloween and Christmas. Die Hard. Although I haven't watched Die Hard in a really long time, actually. I want to recreate Wednesday's checker crochet vest so bad. I'm this close to doing it. Yeah, Katie, just do it. It's amazing. And I'm sure it'll look great. Oh, amazing. My daughter has a 5-foot rainbow tree. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've never really been a big fan of the Addams Family, so Wednesday doesn't appeal to me. That's fair. I am a Halloween gal, so that's always been my vibe. Wednesday's speech during the middle of the play at camp in Addams Family Values is iconic. It's a must-watch every Thanksgiving. I love Christina Ricci. I love that she had a cameo. Well, not even a cameo, that she was a character in the new reboot. My favorite Christmas movie is Klaus. It's so cute and fun. Oh yeah, I do love Klaus. I actually in this sketchbook I did a Klaus screen cap redraw painting. Here it is. I made a YouTube video on it using the jelly gouache. And yeah, the Klaus, the backgrounds especially were just so gorgeous. The colors, the shape, language, I'm obsessed. So yes, good call. I love that one. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly and like phlegmy. I'm getting over my cold still. The tea is helping though. Home Alone 2. You know what, actually? I don't know if I've ever seen Home Alone 2. I've only seen the first one. I know that the second one is him in New York, and I'm sure I would really enjoy it. But I'm just realizing I don't think I've actually seen it before. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab this purse, which is the purse that I'm drawing here. I was trying to draw it from memory, but isn't it amazing? This is by Sugarbones. Love her work. And when she released these purses, I was like, I need it in my life immediately, yesterday, right now. So yeah, it comes in black, comes in red, but I had to go with baby pink, of course, because it just sort of melds all of my aesthetics together. So that is what I'm drawing here for my first little November favorites entry. You have to watch the second Home Alone. It's so much better than the first. Really? Oh, wow. Okay, okay. I finally caught a stream. I watched her saved ones 2 or 3 times while I draw. So glad to be here. Oh, yay. I'm glad that you're able to join live. As a New Yorker, it's really so fun to watch. Oh, yay. Okay. Man, I want to be you when I grow up. Your style is chef's kiss. Aw, thanks. I love Klaus too. You're the one who introduced it to me through your video. Oh my god, amazing. Raul Julia was a treasure. He did this cheesy movie they did on Overdrawn at the Memory Bank. 10 out of 10. It's hysterical. I've never heard of that before. Is the video quality good for everyone else? Mine is kind of grainy. Not sure if it's by Wi-Fi or something or the stream. Oh. Yeah, let me know if what the quality is like, because I think it's normal on my end. I hope. I am very bad at tech problem solving, so quality is fine for me, grainy for me. I'm good. Okay. It sounds like it's a mixed bag. Only sometimes. Might be like a mix of all of our Wi-Fis. Just, I know my Wi-Fi has been a little spotty the past couple of days, so maybe that's part of it. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure how to fix that at this moment in time, so I apologize. A good Christmas movie is, for me, Nico, the reindeer that wants to learn to fly. I'm not familiar with that. Although I did really love those claymation ones from, I don't know how old they are actually. What's it called? I think it's just Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, right? Is that what it's called? The classic like claymation one with like the Island of Misfit Toys. Used to love that one as a kid. Louis on the left there is such a gorgeous distraction. I'm glad. Yeah, he's like perfectly in the frame. This was my October favorites. Oh, spam text. No, it's a different one. It has a second movie. Oh, okay. More holiday movies that I am not familiar with. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I'm more of a Halloween gal, but I'm not opposed to a holiday movie. Christmas movie, holiday movie. Okay, and then the purse has like this slightly engraved spiderweb situation. It's so fun. The only downside is it's a shoulder bag, which I knew it was a shoulder bag, but I've come to the confirmation that I definitely prefer like either a backpack or a bag that is like a messenger style, because I just hate fussing. Like I just find it always like shoulder bags always fall off my shoulders. So I think what I'm gonna do is like buy or like strap on a longer chain so I can use it as a messenger bag. But other than that, I'm obsessed with it. Like, look at the detail of the little heart on the spider. And then even these are hearts. Oh, so cute. It's the eyes. It's the lashes, you know, those beautiful lashes. I still haven't watched the new Interview with the Vampire. So this was for the 1994 film. Yes, the claymation one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I work at a library and we have all the old ones like that. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Halloween is my fave too. I think that's why I like the Xmas Carol iterations, because it has that creepy Halloween vibe, like an old school Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I've heard that the new Interview with the Vampire is good. I've never read the book, so I would only have like the 1994 film as a point of reference, but yeah, I have heard that people are into it, so I'll have to check it out soon. True to form, everyone's going to be watching holiday movies, and I'm going to be watching an Interview with a Vampire. Video quality was on me. Switched to computer. It's all good. Sorry to worry you. Oh, no problem. I'm glad. Like, I'm happy that people inform me of these things, because it's good to know on my end as well. But I'm glad that it's everything is all sorted. Oh my god, I'm watching this live on my phone and laptop at the same time. It's so funny. Oh my god, really? That's hilarious. I hope there's no like annoying reverb. Okay, this took like almost no time at all. Amazing. Let me just outline the spider and the little gold heart, and then we're moving on to the next thing. I mean, obviously Enid and Wednesday at the bottom here are like the highlights, so we'll plow our way through these top items first. But yeah, because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I did do a fair amount of shopping, because it is the best time of the year to get in on those sales. So I did treat myself to some new boots and shoes and things, because they're, yeah, best to get them on sale than pay for regular price. And I got a new winter parka, which was like very much needed. My previous winter parka had like several rips in it, which I had like sewn back together. It was like 9 years old already. I think 8 or 9 years old. So it was finally time to replace it. I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit. Okay. We have some traditional and non-traditional holiday movies / shows in our household. Traditional Love Actually, non-traditional Goblin K-drama. That's amazing. Honestly, I love that. I think having a balance of classic and non-classic is perfect. I actually have never seen Love Actually. It's I know it's a very, very popular holiday movie that people really love. And I'm like not opposed to a rom-com style vibe. I actually love rom-coms. But yeah, for some reason I have just somehow managed to avoid Love Actually. Have you got also new shoes? I did. Which is what is over here. I got these really fun chunky loafers, which was something I purchased like immediately after watching Wednesday, because she she wears some really fun chunky loafers in the show. And I've also just been like really into a lug sole, like a really chunky boot shoe style anyway. Also partly due to my love of K-pop, I think, especially Stray Kids. I feel like Stray Kids are always rocking really chunky shoes. So I made a joke to my friend. I was like, depending on who asks me, I will tell them that the shoes were because of Stray Kids or because of Wednesday. Which, speaking of K-pop, our next item on the list here is, this is a Blackpink lightstick. I actually got to see them in concert at the beginning or mid-November. It was so fun. I didn't buy a lightstick, but my friend did. And it looks like this cute little sledgehammer thing. It's adorable. I'd love to stay, but I have to eat lunch and get ready for work. Oh, well, thanks for coming. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh, it's a must. I didn't watch it till many years after all the hype. Then I found out why it's so popular. That's fair. I saw like someone do like a video essay on Love Actually, and there was a dynamic that I found kind of questionable. The one with Keira Knightley's character. Like it's posed as being like really romantic, but I was like, she's in a committed relationship. Why are you pursuing her? Anyway, I've never seen the movie, so I guess I can't really say, but I will get white moon boots. Is it a gavel? I guess it kind of does look like a gavel, doesn't it? So this is the light pink light stick here. It's like rubbery, so it's really fun to like smack people with it. And then it lights up and stuff. It's very fun. I recognize the light stick right away. So jelly of anyone who gets to see Blackpink live. We had like really like our seats were like very far away, but I think with K-pop especially, and like the Blackpink girls delivered. They are really good with putting on a show that's like quite the visual spectacle even from far away. So yeah, it was great. Who is your Blackpink bias? I think, like, I'm not as familiar with the girls as I am with some of my other groups, aka like BTS and Stray Kids and 17, but I think it's Lisa. I was so glad that she performed Money and La Lisa. Amazing. She was on a pole at one point. I was like shook. She's just got such good like charisma and stage presence, and I love her fashion. The hair that she had in Lovesick Girls, like the bleached layer underneath her like hair. I actually did my hair like that for a little bit. So yeah, needless to say, the fashion. On point. Also, I feel like Stray Kids are short kings. They need a little platform. You're so right. They are short kings. Oh my god. I saw anytime I see Bang Chan next to like Subin from TXT, I'm like, oh my god. The height difference is crazy. Are there any K-pop groups that have a good amount of English songs? I'm interested in getting into K-pop, but want to be able to understand the lyrics. Let me think. Maybe Monsta X? I think they did like an album with just English songs, I think. Blackpink, they also have, because the interesting thing about Blackpink is 3 out of the 4 members were not even born in Korea. One is from New Zealand, one is from Australia, and the one is Thai. So they have some English songs. But yeah, I feel like a lot of K-pop groups, they'll do like 1 or 2 full English songs, and then pretty much most K-pop songs will have English kind of sprinkled throughout the song. But yeah, I mean, and people in the comments, feel free to jump in with recommendations, because I'm still not as familiar with like a wide breadth of K-pop groups and songs. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of enjoy like just listening to things in Korean. Like, I don't understand Korean, but half the time, like pop songs or any songs, like the lyrics are sometimes like not good, and then I get distracted by the lyrics being kind of weird. So it's kind of magical with like Japanese songs, Korean songs for me. Like, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm just here for the vibes. So that isn't to say that K-pop lyrics are bad, and that's like, you know, there's so many groups out there. So do you have an advent calendar? I made myself Tokyo Revengers one. I wrote the episode titles in the window so I can reveal one each day and watch it. It has exactly 24 episodes, so it fits perfectly. That is so cute. Oh my god, I love that. I loved Tokyo Revengers. But no, I don't have an advent calendar actually. Advent calendars was not really something that I did very often growing up, so it's not something that I've really kept up with. Like, I always forget about them, to be honest. Like that's a thing. Sorry. So yeah, no advent calendars for me. Again, I think because I'm not like a big holiday person, I just don't really pay attention to a lot of like holiday traditions. But I will say, very envious of Sophie McPike, who has a advent calendar that has inks in it, like different colored inks. And that has been very exciting to live vicariously through her, like watching her Instagram stories and like TikTok reels or whatever, because the colors are just so magical. And I feel like that would be my kind of advent calendar. Sounds very exciting to be able to open a new colored ink every time. I wasn't planning on drawing tonight, but you inspire me so much. Oh, yay, I'm so glad. Will you be doing a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook when it's done? I'm just thinking how wonderful it'll be to look back at all these amazing monthly arts. Yes, I am really, really looking forward to doing a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook. It's probably not going to be done for another few months, just because there's still like quite a number of pages left, like a lot of blank spreads and stuff in here. But I definitely look forward to when I get to actually do a sketchbook tour of it. I actually am planning a sketchbook tour next month, though, of a different sketchbook. It's my watercolor sketchbook that has a lot of my screen cap redraws in it as well. That one has 2 pages left, and I know exactly what I'm going to make on each page. So that one is going to be done and ready for January, which is very exciting. Where is it? It's this one. So it's looking really chunky because it's all like watercolor paintings and stuff in here. But yeah, lots of like screen cap redraws, lots of watercolor stuff. This one I started, when did I start this one? 2019. So it's not super old like some of my other my other sketchbook tours. But this one will be really satisfying because it's much bigger and I've covered both pages, whereas that one only like it's one-sided. So per usual, I'm trying to see what colors I want to use in conjunction with a black. Trying to decide if I want to lean purple or if I want to lean blue. I think I want to lean purple, to be honest. So let's go with that. Yes, I think the purple will look really nice with the pink, all the pinks. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm so late, but glad I made it. Yay! I mean, you're only 36 minutes late, which is not that bad considering I do usually like 3 hours for these live streams. Hi from France. I'm so happy to be able to make it today. Yay! Thanks for coming. These light sticks are not super, or this light stick I should say, it's not super shiny, so I wonder if this purple might have been still too dark though for like the highlight area. We'll see. We'll let it dry and then we'll come back and see. This purple is so dark that it's practically black. Let's just cover the whole thing and see. Might not even need to use the black. But yeah, the way that this spread came together was kind of perfect. All black pink in its color scheme essentially. You got me back into drawing and I thank you. Oh, thank you. That's so amazing. I'm glad. Just realized there's no anime this month. I know. I almost included Bleach in this spread, but I felt like it's still pretty early. Like there's only, I think there's like 6 or 7 episodes out of Bleach right now. And I think it would have kind of changed the color scheme of this spread as well. I thought about like including, because like in the opening of Bleach, the new opening, it is actually all black and pink, so it kind of would have been perfect, but I didn't know how to squeeze it in. So yeah, it was pretty close to making this spread. Not gonna lie. Hi, I love your channel. You're such an inspiration. Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's basically done. So easy, these objects. Okay, actually, I am gonna include just a little bit of black, I think, on the light stick. Gives it a little bit more dimension, and then we will outline this. Would you wear Enid's snood? I would. Oh my gosh. I actually ordered myself. This was before I watched the show. But I think I literally ordered a snood online. Cuz it's a what's the snood? It's a scarf hood, right? That's what it stands for. And I literally ordered that online. It's it's a hood and a scarf that has the one that I ordered is like fluffy and then has little black like little teddy ears on the top. So, yeah, hilarious. Love it. I absolutely would wear a snood. Let's compensate by chatting about anime. Absolutely. Anime is a mainstay in my whole life. I don't know how I feel about it. The snood, I love it. I love the snood. I think it's very practical. And part of the reason why I bought it is because one of my coats that I wear during this kind of like transitional period in the winter here in Toronto, where it's like cold but not like cold enough for like my full winter parka. So I have this like transitional coat and it doesn't have a hood. So I was like, well, I might need a hood sometimes, but I also need a scarf. So it's honestly, it's so practical. And to triple it, the ends of the scarf have little pockets, so they also kind of serve as like mittens. It's amazing. What does the pink bag stand for? Oh, I showed it earlier. This is the pink bag that I bought recently from Sugarbones. Isn't it amazing? Who is your fave Blackpink member? I think it's Lisa. She's amazing. I mean, they're all amazing, but yeah, I think it's Lisa. She's just got so much swag, and I admire to be her. I've been watching My Darling in the Franxx. My boyfriend got me into this anime, and I'm loving it. Oh, I've never heard of that one before. No spoilers, please, thank you. Fair, no spoilers on my end. I just watched JJK for the first time, so good. Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm obsessed with Jujutsu Kaisen. I saw the movie in theaters. Chef's kiss. It was magical. Oh my gosh. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know when the second season is coming out, but I am anticipating. I'm excited for it. Okay, so my loafers are also, they're not super shiny. There was a shiny option, but I kind of liked the like more matte-esque version of them, so that is what we're gonna work on here. My friend calls like the lug sole part of this style like teeth, the teeth of the shoe, which I find hilarious. Not wrong though, they do look like teeth. I like it though. I just bought my first stuff from you this month and I'm so excited to receive it. I'm from Denmark. What are your favorite color combinations to wear at the moment? Oh my god, thanks so much for ordering. I hope that it arrives to you swiftly and safely. Favorite color combinations. Ooh, I think honestly, I've been really into black, white, and red. I just think it's such a striking combination. So that's probably my favorite right now. Really into that vibe. My sister got 2 new Pomeranians. The girl is orange and the boy looks exactly like V's dog, black with some brown, white in the front. Now she has 3 Pomeranians, a white, the orange, and a V. Aw, a little Tanny. That's so cute. Pomeranians are adorable. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's a Pomeranian thing, but I have noticed like they seem really feisty. Like, they seem so aggressive. Like, I mean, a lot of my assumption is from V's dog, the Pomeranian, his little Pomeranian. He seems just so angry. Also, have you watched the Cyberpunk anime? Oh my god. I like binged the first like 5 episodes and then like I don't know what happened. I just like didn't finish. I was like so into it and like I still like it. I'm definitely gonna like finish it. I think I got distracted by I think Bleach had come out and then Chainsaw Man came out and there was just like so much content just like everywhere. So I look forward to finishing the rest of it. But yes, very into that one. Very cool. Like the style of it is so, it gives me like a little bit of Blade Runner. Into it, very into it. Do you like to draw flower tattoos for fun? I do love a good flower tattoo. I think one of the things is like, I always just forget to do it. Like I feel like very often I go into a drawing being in the mode of, ooh, I definitely want to give this character some tattoos. And then I just forget. Similar to like freckles or beauty marks, that's another thing that I feel as though I want to include, but then I just forget. So yeah, love me some tattoos for sure. Thank you for reading my comment, Tina. I'm on the phone with my mother screaming. She read my comment. Aww. Black, white, and red are the colors of my country's national flag. So cool. Oh, interesting. Black, white, and red were the colors of where I went to university. I'd be lying if I said that didn't contribute to why I picked that school. Oh my god, I love that. That's so funny. My high school, I did go to a uniform high school, and our colors were green and, was it just green? I don't know. I think it was just green. Like an emerald green. And it's interesting because at the time, I didn't care for emerald green, like, at all. And now I'm really, really into emerald green, like a dark forest emerald green. A part of me is like, I wonder if I had kept that tartan kilt, if it would check out fashion-wise now. Probably. Yes, the opening especially, the whole show is insane. Yeah, the opening. Oh my god, yeah. If anyone is looking for a really cool, stylish action anime to check out, definitely check out Cyberpunk Edrunner on Netflix. Very, very cool. An anime I watched recently was Ranking of Kings. It made me cry like 5 times. Oh my god, I'm not prepared. I'm like halfway through Ranking of Kings, and everyone has told me that it's like an emotional roller coaster, and I don't know if I'm prepared, because like, if anything happens to Sweet Boji, I can't handle it. I'm so bad at following through. I'm like, I keep starting shows and then not finishing them. I don't know why. Sometimes I don't understand myself. I think this is my favorite page because of the black and pink and that everything is perfectly matched. It's so satisfying, right? I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks when it's done. And I purposely made like the pink on this side and the black on this side because of Enid and Wednesday being on, kind of similar to their room in the TV show where it's split down the middle. And then this like black pink, literally black pink light stick in the middle is just so perfect. The universe was on my side this month. Wednesday. I love that everyone seems to have loved it as much as I do. It's amazing. It's so exciting when a TV show just sort of takes over, because then everyone is excitedly talking about it, and yeah, just it feels like an event almost, right? Oops, I just put my hand in the wet paint. Okay, let's not smudge it all over the place. I'm watching this with my new kitten playing on my lap. Oh my god, that sounds like the ultimate dream. What's your new kitten's name? I love cats so much. What sort of tattoos would you like to get one day? Honestly, I have been definitely toying with the idea of getting a tattoo, but I think I've come to realize that I'm too much of a scaredy cat in terms of my pain tolerance. I have a feeling that my pain tolerance is probably pretty low. So I don't know if I actually will ever get one. I had been admiring JoJo. What's their Instagram? Hold on, let me pull it up because it's so cute. But yeah, there's this artist who I think he travels around, but he is, I think, primarily based in Toronto. And he has a really, really cute style. Oh, here, JoJoville. So I had like been toying with the idea of getting one of his cute little tigers with like a sword in its mouth or something. Just because I thought that would have been really, really fun and cute. This little chainsaw pochita tiger, so cute. But anyway, so I was toying with that idea. I don't know if I'll actually follow through or not. Oh yeah, so I was like thinking like something in this vein, but with like a sword or whatever in its mouth, and then I would just do black and white. That was my vision, but I don't think it'll actually happen. We still have to choose a name. Any suggestions in the chat? Oh my god, so exciting. I love the sneaker too. I really need to practice drawing shoes that aren't just blocky rectangles. Honestly, I kind of enjoy drawing shoes. I think they're really fun. I know some people don't like drawing them. I don't know. I find them fun. I guess you know what it is. It's probably because I don't like drawing feet. So being able to draw shoes instead is like the perfect compromise. When are we getting Blackpink fan arts? You know, I should at some point. I don't know when, but I'm sure I will. A while back, someone had suggested I did like a 6 fan arts video, but similar format of a 6 fan arts video, but with K-pop idols. So I might do that at one point. I think that would be really fun. Just a stray black kitten. The name doesn't have to start with a particular letter. Oh my gosh. Kitten name suggestion: High School Musical, the musical, the cat. Or just High School Musical, the musical, Cats. I don't know why, but the first thing that came to mind when you said that it was a black cat was Lucky. Just because I think it's like a funny, people, the stereotype is that black cats are unlucky, but I think it would be kind of cute if the cat's name was Lucky. I love black cats. They're so sweet and so cute. I've had a lot of my friends with black cats, so they are not unlucky as far as I can tell. Can never go wrong with naming a kitty after food. True. Food, or even like I find mundane human names to be quite funny for pets. I've had a lot of friends name their pets just like, yeah, my friend had a black cat named Harry, and her other cat's name was Carlos. So cute. Of course, like really popular ones are, because there's so many black cats as characters, like fictional characters, right? Like Salem, Gigi, Luna. But maybe that's too obvious. I live for a Miraculous Ladybug. I think I only saw the first season of Miraculous Ladybug when it first came out. But I did think it was very cute and charming. Not spoiling, but there's a certain scene that even got me a little happy / emotional, and then later seeing how other people seem to be just as enamored with the scene just warmed me. I'm excited. I'm excited. Drawing hands will be the death of me. Yeah, hands are hard. Hands are harder to avoid, but with feet, I'm like, okay, I could just cover them with shoes. That's fine. Do you like R&B? I do. I saw JoJo at the beginning of the year. No, well, not beginning, like in May, and she was amazing. So yeah, I do like R&B. It's not something I listen to as much these days, but I do enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to blow my nose because I'm still like a little stuffy. So just give me one quick moment. Do I have my sticky note that says like be right back on it? I don't know what happened to that. Oh, there it is. I'll be right back, and then we get to get into the girlies. Okay, friends, I am back. Oh my god, this is the first time I'm actually catching one of your live streams. You're amazing. Oh, yay! Thank you for joining. I'm glad that you're able to come. I hear Luck and I thought Loki. True. If the cat was mischievous, that would be a very cute name. So many cute cat names. I know, everyone's got really good suggestions. Okay, actually, before I start, I'm gonna pull up a photo of the girls for reference. Enid, Enid, and Wednesday, there we go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that she had like two-tone hair. It's good that I pulled up a photo. Okay. Now, what color? Let's see. I love R&B. I would be so happy if you could listen to Lolo Zua. Some of her songs, they all mean the world to me. She's my fave. Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad that it's exciting to have like musicians that you're like really passionate about. Okay, I think this color will be good for her hair, I think. And then Normally, I've actually been using like this color for... Let's see, I'm gonna use this first and see. I think I need to... It's a bit watery, so I need to like mix the paint up in the barrel. Oh, yes. I loved Chloe X Halle's Ungodly Hour album. I was obsessed. I was like listening to it on repeat when that came out. I haven't drawn for a while, but watching you is really inspiring me to draw Wednesday. Ooh, yay! You should. I feel like she is a perfect candidate to draw because the fashion is impeccable. And she is just like so iconic looking. Oh my god, the way that I'm it looks like she's got a beard. If we go like this. But yeah, I think Wednesday is very fun to draw. I've drawn Wednesday a number of times over the years. And yeah, she's fun to draw. Yeah, this color is pretty light, so it's like smudging everywhere because of the colored pencil, but it's fine. I'll just do maybe another layer on top after the fact. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Okay, that looks... Okay, we're gonna let it dry and then we'll go back in. Do you have art book recommendations? I really love the Art of Studio Ghibli art books, but I guess like that's so specific to me. So I would say if there's any movies or TV shows that you're really into, I would definitely check out their like art of, I think, concept work for animated television and movies is just so beautiful and inspiring to look at. I have a number of Ghibli ones. I have the Art of Pixar, which is also really good. I also have the Great American Pinup, which again, it's just like so specific to my interests. So it's hard to honestly like give recommendations if like those are not things that you're interested in. But those are like the types of art books that I like. I don't really buy how-to tutorial type books if that's what you're looking for. Did you ever think of having a different career than art? With lots of love from Puerto Rico. Honestly, no. I've never had other interests really. So I was very narrow-minded in that way, I guess. I was always just like, I have to do something art related because that's the only thing that really piques my interest. So yeah, I mean, I didn't think that this would specifically be what I'd be doing. I kind of assumed that I would be doing something way less creative. I went to school for graphic design, so I assumed that's what I would be doing. But yeah, very grateful, very thankful to have all of you supporting me and being able to let me be a full-time artist in the way that I wanted to do it. So thank you. Very cool. I wonder if I should go back and forth or if I just work on one at a time. Maybe I'll do one at a time so that I'm not smudging the... So I'm using my kneadable eraser to like pick up some of the excess colored pencil here so that it's not smudging all over the place like it did on her face. This is my first time catching your live streams, so this is exciting, especially since you're using Posca markers. I'm really intimidated to try them, so I'm interested to see your techniques. Welcome! I'm glad that you're able to join. Yeah, I'm really into using these paint markers for quick sketchbook stuff because I just find them very fast to use. So they're like perfect for live streams because there's like way less pressure, I feel. It did take me a while to kind of figure out how to use them for my own art style personally, because for those of you who are like pretty familiar with my work, you'll know that I work in a pretty like rendered, like a fairly rendered way. So I do a lot of shading and like gradients and things like that. So Poscas and paint markers is not as intuitive to use in that way. Like definitely people do use it that way, but it's just not it from someone who has like a pretty strong painting background. It's like confusing to use it that way. But Angela Pan is like a good example of someone who does like lots of like gradients and blending and shading and stuff with Posca markers and paint markers. But yeah, I've just been like, you know what? It's a different medium. Let's just adopt a different way to approach it. So yeah, I sort of like break it down into like more simple shapes and kind of approach it in like a cell shading way. It just like, and so I take a lot of inspiration from like anime and like animated films in general and TV shows, because the way that they often shade things is more graphic so that it's easier to animate and it's just punchier and visually interesting to look at. Let's talk about candies. We in Germany have toffifee. Do you also have something like this? It's a caramel candy with a nut in the middle. We have toffifee here. It's really good. I'm from France, and I don't think we have something like this. Thank you for Haribo and Kinder Germany. If we're talking about like, yeah, like country specific things, I think Canada, we just have the coffee crisp, which is like a little chocolate bar that has like a mild coffee flavor. I do enjoy a coffee crisp. I feel like it's not super exciting, but I do enjoy it. When I went to Disney World, in the Epcot section, basically Epcot, it's like around the world experience. So they have like different countries and you can check out the gift shops and stuff there. And yeah, we popped over to see what Canada had to offer. And yeah, it was like coffee crisp. They probably had ketchup chips, maple syrup. So funny. And the way that they like kind of decked it out, the way they themed it was very wildernessy, which is fair because I think that's like what like globally people associate with Canada, like red plaid and maple and forests and lumberjacks. But it's just like that's not the Canada I'm personally familiar with, or like the Canada I've experienced, because I've always lived and grown up in cities. So it was just very amusing to see. I saw maple syrup lollipops were a thing. Yeah, there's what do they call it? In the wintertime, they'll have like hot maple syrup. They'll pour it onto like an ice block or some snow, and then you take a little stick and you sort of like roll it into it, and then it cools, and then it's like a little, yeah, basically a maple lollipop. Yeah, I guess Canada would definitely be known for anything maple. I don't have maple stuff very often, so yeah. It's one of those things where it's like so familiar to me that I'm like, it's not special, it's whatever. Ketchup chips are so good. I'm so sad we don't have them in the US, at least not where I live. Yeah, I didn't know that ketchup chips were a Canadian thing until like 10 years ago. I had no idea because it was just everywhere. Oh, we have Nusper Flocken with like very yummy chocolate in them, and they're crunchy. It's like a bread. Oh. I do like crunch. I love bread. Sounds like the Zootopia lollipops. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess. So funny. What else? Oh my god. Yeah, so cute. When 17 were here in Toronto, it looked like, yeah, they got up, they tried to like, you know, experience Canadian specific things. So Sungwon, one of the members, he posted a story of like five ketchup chip bags that I guess he was taking home with him or something, or taking him on the road, which I thought was so cute. And then DK, another member, he posted a story of him having an ice cap, which is this like, it's essentially like a slushed iced coffee thing from Tim Hortons, which is like a Canadian coffee shop. So cute. And they also posted a photo that they had smoked poutine while they were here. So funny. Poutine is actually not something that I really gravitate towards very often, unless I'm in Montreal specifically. But yeah, very, very cute. Just to see, like, yeah, people seeking out Canadian specific things when they come to visit. I like Ferrero Rocher. It's a layered chocolate thing. Oh yeah, Ferrero Rocher is something that I'm so familiar with because my mom used to work in the Ferrero Rocher factory. So we we used to have a lot of Ferrero Rocher and like Ferrero products in my household. So like, yeah, the Kinder, the Bueno, right? Is that what I'm sure I'm like not pronouncing any of these things correctly. Yeah, very familiar with those. I'm Belgian and I never understood why people say Belgian chocolate is good until I tried brands from different countries. That's really funny. Yeah, someone was telling me that chocolate in America specifically is not very good. I wonder if that is blanketed with Canada though, because like we trade goods so frequently, I'm sure. So yeah, it's one of those things where you don't realize what you've got until you see what other people have. In Mexico, all our candies are covered in chili powders. Wow. Yeah, I find that really interesting. Like candy and sweets like being like I associate spicy and chili and like anything like that with savory. So I do find that really interesting. When I was in Montreal, actually, we went to this ice cream shop, and one of the ice cream flavors was like, yeah, had like chili powder on it, and it was spicy. And I was like, what is going on here? I didn't have it because I'm actually not really a spicy person, but yeah, it's fascinating to me. So yeah, Enid's hair, it's like she's got like a gradient of pink. It's like dip dyed slightly, like pink and blue on each side. So this is where it's a little bit tricky with paint markers because you can't really, it's a little bit harder to get gradients. So I'm gonna try my best here and see if I can mix in other colors. And I always find blonde hair to be so tricky to do because you don't want it to be, generally, you want it to be like an ashy yellow, not like a yellow. I just realized this is the new marker. So I'm like, have not got the tip this side done paint out yet. I love the color scheme. Thank you, thank you. There's something about American chocolate, though. Sometimes I really crave it. Ferrero Rocher has been my fave since birth. Apparently, chocolate in the US is super sugary. I don't know about Canada. They are totally the Princess Bubblegum and Marceline vibes. Yes, 100%. Oh, spicy candies are fun, too. I like Fireballs. Also, American chocolate is so sugary. Kinder Bueno, yes. Ferrero Rocher are all the same company and so tasty. Yes, very familiar with them. I remembered one year, one holiday, they gave my mom a cake. I don't remember if it was good or not. See, this color, I don't know, I think it might be more yellow than I want it to be, honestly. It's like too mustardy. But yes, Enid and Wednesday, it gives me Marceline and Bubblegum. It also gives me Glinda, the Good Witch, and Elphaba from Wicked, which I love. Oops. I think I was the 100th person to join. Yeah, my the view count seems to be kind of hovering around 100. But yes, hello, welcome, enjoy. I hope you enjoy our random chats. All topics are on the table, essentially. Only good vibe topics, though. This marker is giving me a hard time. I'm getting a whole bunch of text messages, so I'm sorry if I don't know if my text messages affect my live stream. So if they are, I apologize. All of my friends are texting me at once about our plans on the weekend. Are you more of a Wednesday or an Enid? Honestly, I think I'm both. It's so funny. I've been toying with the idea. So some of you might know this already, but I actually finally joined TikTok. I caved, and now I'm on TikTok. And I've been thinking I really want to make a TikTok reel, whatever, of me declaring that I am a Wednesday, but I am also an Enid, because I don't know what I resonate with both of them. Like, if for those of you who follow me on Instagram and like have seen my stories when I post like my outfits and stuff, I'm very much both. Like, I love pink and cutesy stuff, especially in my home decor. I think I kind of lean more Enid, very maximalist, lots of pastels and rainbows and cutesy stuff. But then I also really love Halloween, and so everything kind of associated with Halloween, like, you know, the fashion-wise as well. Like, I have a lot of stuff that I think suits Wednesday's wardrobe. So I'm thinking of doing a TikTok where I pose in two different outfits, one being very inspired by Enid and one very inspired by Wednesday. And then with personality, I think probably most of you would probably associate me more with Enid because I come across like very bubbly and positive, which is true. But I think my inner dialogue sometimes does lean a little Wednesday. So yeah, I relate to both of them quite a lot. I'm also a Libra, so I think that kind of plays into it. I'm a little bit of both, right? Got that scale. Speaking of Japan, I had mochi for the first time recently. It's so good. Ooh, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? Japan probably takes the cake for best sweets and candies. I love Japanese snacks. They're so good. I've been very fortunate to have worked with a couple of those like Japanese snack box subscription box companies. I get so excited when I get approached for those. Because I'm like, yes, please give me the Japanese sweets. What have I normally used for blonde before? Let me see. Because I've drawn... Oh, yeah. See, I did blonde. This is... I like this blonde color better. What did I use? This is Trixie and Katya from my September spread. I really like the way that this blonde looks, actually. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. The color that I used for Enid's skin tone is actually what I had used for that blonde hair. So, all right. I think what I'm going to do... Because honestly, this skin was looking like kind of... It was just not it. So we are going to cover it up with this color instead. I like the cliche anime foods like rice crackers and Pocky from Japan. I mean, they're popular for a reason. I've heard nothing odd. No bleeps, no buzzes. Okay, perfect. I don't know these characters, but I searched a pic, and if they are how I assume, I'm Enid if depressed Wednesday when I'm with people. Aw. Been drawing Halloween stuff all day. I'm refusing to accept that it's December. Absolutely fair. I think part of my slight aversion to the Christmas season and the holidays is the fact that I worked retail for many, many years. And for those of you who have worked retail during the holidays, it's not fun. So yeah, that might be part of it. I just don't have like strong, good associations with this time of the year. Even though I thankfully don't work retail anymore, but some things just don't leave you. Oh my god, I just watched Cosmic Spectrum's video where she does Wednesday/Enid fan art. I love that you're drawing them too. It's so, oh my gosh, it's so funny that you mentioned that because she and I are friends, and she posted like a little sneak peek of her working on it, and I replied, and I was like, oh my god, I'm drawing them too. And then we had a little quick chat about the show. So yeah, that's really funny. Her drawing is much more fleshed out and like finished and polished and beautiful. Mine is just like a little doodle, but yes. But yes, if you are a fan of Wednesday and Enid, definitely check out her video after this stream. Okay, I need to blow my nose again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Whew. I need to go do work. Love your stream. Aw, thanks for coming. Oh no, your sniffy nose. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was earlier in the week. But yeah, it's just sort of those like the remnants of the cold that's almost on its way out. Almost. Oof, allergies are cold. Currently dealing with allergies myself, and it sucks. Oh, allergies are awful. Thankfully, I hope my allergies are all done now since we are in winter season here in Canada and everything is dead. So, no more allergies. But unfortunately, in trade, I am dealing with a cold. Enid, she kind of actually, yeah, she kind of has like a rosy lips. She doesn't go too. This might actually be too dark, but let's see. I think this suits her character, that's for sure. How old were you when you decided to be an artist? That is a tricky question. I don't think I ever really thought that I would actually be a full-time artist in the capacity that I am now, especially because what I do as a career is a very new thing, like being a full-time artist with the capacity of content creation and being a person of the internet. So that whole concept is quite new. But I guess in terms of, I was mentioning this earlier, someone asked me, oh, this is really watery. Okay. What the heck? But yeah, someone was asking me, sorry about the noise of me shaking the pen. Someone was asking me if I had chosen a different career, what would it have been? And yeah, I was like, you know what? I don't think I had any other options other than something creative. I guess, that's like, it depends on how you look at it. Like to me, something creative doesn't necessarily mean artist. So I always knew I wanted to do something creative. I just didn't know that I would get to be an actual full-time artist. So I guess in high school, when, you're picking out your electives of what you want to do with your courses and your classes or whatever, I've always picked creative ones, whether it was obviously like drawing and painting, photography, I had fashion, I did cosmetology, I did drama. So I was always like, I'm going to do anything and all the things that are remotely creative. The only non-creative thing that I didn't do was music. That was the one that I was like, I don't think I'm capable of this. A part of me wishes that I did, just because I think that it would be really, really cool to have any capacity to learn, know music, read music, play any instrument at all, but I wasn't confident enough to do it. I'm amazed that I did drama, honestly. I was very shy and insecure in high school. Oh, I made it. I missed the beginning. Well, welcome. Better late than never. We are drawing Enid and Wednesday from the new Netflix show Wednesday. Have you ever tried glass painting? I love the look of it. I have not really. Okay, actually, so back in the day when I worked retail, we had a Secret Santa every year. And the catch was that you had to make the gift because I worked at an art supply store. So that was very fun. And I remembered one year I did actually I bought a bunch of like glasses, like drinking glasses for my Secret Santa. And then I painted like a little, I painted like little eyes, like cute little like closed eyes on them. So that was like my only time actually painting on glass, which like I barely count because it was very specific and not very involved. So, but yeah, I haven't done like proper glass painting. It does look cool. I'm new here to your lives. Hello, welcome. Yeah, for the past year, basically, I've been doing these monthly favorite spreads. So basically, each month, I kind of take stock of what my favorite things were for the month, and then I draw some of them in a sketchbook spread. So today, I am working on my November favorites with paint markers. On the contrary, people often see me as a bubbly, polite person, but I'm actually quite morbid / depressed on the inside. Aw. Yeah, I kind of relate to that. I mean, I don't think I'm super morbid. I think I do have like a dark sense of humor sometimes, so which is why when someone earlier asked me if I was an Enid or a Wednesday, I kind of both. Do you have plans to do a draw this in your style? Not anytime soon. I have done draw this in your styles in the past, which I have highlighted in my Instagram stories because I'm like, people can still do them if they want. But no plans to do any right now. I would love to host, I've been talking about this for a while. I've been wanting to host not a draw this in your style per se, but more of a character drawing challenge with my character. I have this original character that I've named Momo, and she's this like super cute, feisty girl gang character. And I've been toying with the idea of doing a drawing contest where people draw either like a villain or like not a villain, her like competition or frenemy, rival, maybe a rival, school rival kind of vibe, which I think would be really cute. I just haven't had the time to sort that out, but that's something I've been thinking about. Oh yeah, I should do her eyebrows as well. Okay, let's go with, what did I do for, I see. Yeah, Enid's eyebrows are actually pretty dark, so they're more of like a brown. So that's, you'll probably get away with one of these bad boys. Wednesday and Emily Strange were icons for me. Oh yeah, Emily Strange. Yes, for sure. Oh, that's a really fun idea. I'd love to participate in something like that. Oh, yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun because I remembered way back when I hit 30K on my Instagram, so that was a while ago. I did a drawing contest where I had created this witch character, and I asked everyone to do an illustration based around that character as opposed to a draw this in your style, and everyone was so creative. I was so impressed. So I think I like the idea of that more so. I just think it's just so fun to see people stretch their creativity. Are the first three items things you bought recently? These two are, yes. The purse, which I've been like shamelessly like plugging every 5 minutes. This is by Sugarbones. And then yes, the loafers I bought recently. This is a light stick for a K-pop concert that I went to for Blackpink. Very fun. Every time you say Momo, I can't help but think about Momo from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's fair. Momo is such a cute name. I love Momo from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So cute. But I think Appa is my fave if I had to pick a animal character from Avatar. Okay, and then she also has blue on the other side. Let's see which blue I want to use. Running out of room at the bottom, so let's swatch these up here. I think I'd rather go with this color. Got around, but it was so lovely to chat with you all. Take care. Feel better soon, Tina. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a good day or evening. Oh my god, Wednesday, Enid. I love the series so much. I'm currently rewatching it for a second time and going to watch many more times after that. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I was discussing this with Yana, aka Cosmic Spectrum, and we were saying that we appreciated that like the teen romance was played off like awkward and cute and like wholesome. Like it wasn't overly aggressive in the same way as like typical drama, like teen dramas like Riverdale or Sabrina. I liked the kind of innocence and awkwardness of it because it just felt more true to a lot of teen experiences. And that, I think for me, I loved that the highlighted relationship was Enid and Wednesday, because I think that, you know, female friendships are just so special, and something that I obviously could really, really relate to. I low-key ship it, not gonna lie. But yeah, I really enjoyed the show. Appa was the MVP of the show. He was, like, the episodes where he was missing, like, hello, they were a struggle bus without him. So yeah, Appa definitely MVP. Man, blonde hair is so hard. It is so hard to do. And this marker is really not working with me right now. Come on. Okay, there we go. This is cursed. This is cursed today. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Let's work on her sweater. Leaves from the vine. Why would you say that? I wasn't expecting to cry on this day. So sad. The scene I've rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender so many times, and the scene with Iroh and Zuko when Zuko is like, I know you're probably so mad at me, and then Iroh just like pulls him in for a hug, and oh no, makes me cry every time. I know the black markers is Posca, but what are the other markers? They look amazing. These are Molotov. Oh, there we go. They are a German. I think they're German. But yeah, they are... The double-ended ones are very handy. I do appreciate that, for sure. And they just have a slightly different color selection to Posca markers, so it's a nice like supplement for certain things. But yeah, if I did my job correctly, all the links to everything I use should be in the description. Team neither. Yeah, I was team neither. I was team Enid. That was my team. Which are your favorite K-pop groups? 17, BTS, Stray Kids. I think those were all my those were all my top listened to groups. I think a little bit of TXT was thrown in there. I would love to hear everybody's Spotify Wrapped artists. I'm always curious to see that. I know some people are hating on that when everyone posts their Spotify Wraps, but I love it. I think it's so fun. I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the stream that all of my top 5 songs were 17. Wow, why did you have to bring up that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender? I have to rewatch that show again. Everything about the show is perfect. It is truly perfection. It is a perfect show. Team Enid, actually more into no relationships yet, but if I had to choose, I love angsty Xavier. I do love an angsty boy, not gonna lie. I have a sticker on my sketchbook that says, "Be the person Uncle Iroh knows you can be." Wow, that needs to be like an inspirational poster. That's amazing. Same, along with the scene when it's Iroh's son's birthday and he sings the song. It's so heartbreaking, even more heartbreaking that the voice actor for Iroh was sick. Yeah, he passed away. So sad. I actually don't ship Wen Claire. I just see them as best friends. I do like their dynamic, whatever it is, whether it be a friendship or if it is a relationship. I do love their dynamic. I think it's very, very cute. What is your favorite watercolor paper? Currently, I think my go-to is the Fabriano Artistico, but I have heard amazing things about the Arches, but Arches is very expensive. So I actually have a couple pads of it, but I'm so scared to use it. I purchased them when I was when I quit my retail job. I used to work at an art supply store, so I got a discount. And I was like, I'm never going to be able to get this price ever again. So I bought like a ton of watercolor paper because like 100% cotton artist grade watercolor paper is very expensive. Like even the Fabriano Artistico that I just mentioned, that it's still pretty pricey. But it is cheaper than the Arches. So that's like my usual, that's my go-to. But yeah, I will eventually get around to using my Arches that I bought years ago. And then I'm sure I'll be like, oh my god, I'll never be able to go back. Blackpink lightstick. This looks beautiful so far. Thank you so much. It was a very fun show. The girls turned it out. Honestly, I didn't really get the vibe that Wednesday was into anyone. Don't think romance was on her mind. No, definitely not. She was just like, I need to solve this murder. Or murders. Which I like. I'm like perfectly fine if there is no romance for her. Because romance is not on the table for everybody in high school. And that would honestly be kind of refreshing. My Spotify top artist was Demi Lovato, which I'm not surprised because her recent album was fire. After Demi, it's Taylor Swift, Aurora, and Imagine Dragons. I have not heard her new album. I did listen to Taylor Swift, her new album, and I have really enjoyed. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised that no Taylor Swift made it in my top 100. Because I feel like I listened to her, like Red, Taylor's version, a lot at the beginning of the year. Particularly the full-length version of All Too Well. I feel like I listened to that a lot. I'm surprised. A takeaway from Avatar The Last Airbender as well is a quote, Avatar Roku saying, some friendships are so strong they can transcend lifetimes. I would love to have something like that. Oh, I love that too. So cool. Yeah, I feel like that really encapsulates the show because of the whole concept of reincarnation and like the strength of friendships and how special they are. So that is a very good quote indeed. I'm actually kind of headcanon Wednesday as Arrow/Ace as I am one. Yeah, I could definitely see that. 100%. I could see that for sure. I love arches, but I hardly use it because of the price. Yeah, it's so scary. One of my top artists from Wrapped was Taylor Swift. I feel like Taylor Swift was probably a lot of people's top artist. The Swifties go hard. Excuse me. Oh yes. Hydration reminder, everyone. Drink your beverages. Machine Gun Kelly was my top artist. Don't judge me. No judgment. Judgment-free zone. Everyone's allowed to like what they want to like. I only team Enid mostly for the women supporting women vibe. Yeah, I agree. Love arches. You can really scrub at it and it doesn't rip. Also handles layers really well. I was so surprised that Beyonce's new album was not in mine. I still still think Spotify was wrong. Oh yeah, Renaissance was very good. Very, very good. I think I got into it too late, so I feel like had I started listening to it like closer to when it first came out, it might have been a few of the songs might have been like Cuff It. Oh, so fun. Such a fun song. Anyway, I agree. Spotify, maybe they were wrong. Same. They're amazing together. That hug at the end was everything. Oh, I loved that arc. I think that was very, very cute. That like Wednesday did not want to hug anyone, but they went in for the hug at the end. Very, very cute. I'm going to do hearts on Enid's sweater. I'm pretty positive she never wore a sweater like this, but I want to do it because I feel like the hearts kind of help tie into the Blackpink light stick up here. So I think that'll be a cute little touch. Growing up, I think they push romance too much in Disney or Nick shows that I think it added an unnecessary stress and peer pressure. Having a show that didn't focus on that would be great. Yeah, I agree. I had no romance in my life in high school, so I think a lot of people can relate to not having a love life in high school. Pink is not my color, but I really like Enid's wardrobe, but Wednesday is more my vibe. I like both, for sure. Did you know Emma Myers, the girl who plays Enid, is a carrot? I did! I found out because my friend showed it to me, or like showed me like a thread talking about that, which I thought was very, very cute. Which another reason why I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit of an Enid and a Wednesday, for sure. I love that. Oh my god, I was in Taylor Swift's top 2% of listeners. Loving this spread, by the way. I'm guessing Wednesday is good. I really liked it. There's definitely, you know, it's like a teen, it's got teen vibes, teen show vibes, but I thought it was a very fun, entertaining little watch. I've never really listened to Beyonce, only Single Ladies, that's it. I mean, that's fair. Everyone's got their own, you know, personal music tastes. And that's the thing, right? It's like everything's subjective for the most part. So me saying, oh my God, the Renaissance album was so good, it's not necessarily, that doesn't mean everyone's going to love it. I'm trying to act more in Zuko's "you can't quit because you're afraid you might fail." That's good. Wow. Avatar: Last Airbender could like literally just release like the most bomb inspirational quote book. The hug scene lives in my mind rent-free. I don't use Spotify, but I've been AJR and Half Alive binge. I'm not familiar. What is a carrot? Oh, a carrot is just the fandom's name for the K-pop group 17. Yeah, there we go. Not to brag or anything, but I was in Stray Kids' top 0.4% of listeners. Don't know what that says about me, though. I mean, if we're going this route, I was in 17.2% top listeners. So, which also, I don't know what that just shows that I truly went down like a very intense 17 rabbit hole. So I feel you. One of my new genres on Spotify was sad boy rap. That's amazing. Didn't even know that was a genre. So props. Amazing. I wish Crunchyroll would do year-end rap to refresh me on what I watched this year. Ooh, that would be good. I think that's like part of why I really enjoy doing these like monthly favorite spread, because yeah, like it's just interesting to see what I got up to, especially because like, yeah, it's just so much happens in the year. So it's nice to have these like fun little reminders. So if anything, this whole series that I did is my own life wrapped. I don't obviously include like everything because I just can't, but yeah, it's fun. And it's also like just a perfect little launching pad for conversation during live streams. It's a win-win all around. And then yeah, I get to use my sketchbook and it's good. I went to an all-girls Catholic school, but I did have crushes from neighboring high schools. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Did you ever have, like, joint events or anything? I remember when I was in elementary school, I didn't go to an all-girls high school, but I do remember we had, joint events with other Catholic schools for, like, track and field, or I think we did a dance one year. Yeah, we did. I remember now. So that was like pretty exciting because my elementary school was pretty small in my like grade 8, grade 7 years. These like grayish, peachy, whatever tones are really testing my patience today. Like, just let me draw her hair. I guess we're both stuck in the K-pop vortex. A vortex is a really good way of putting it. I'm a fan of 17, but I don't know the fandom's name. I haven't listened to K-pop in a while. That's fair. That's the thing. I feel like with K-pop, there's this precedence that you have to be extremely invested, and you don't have to be. I think that with music in general, you're allowed to just be a casual listener, and that's fine. K-pop, I think it's just quite unique because of the fact that the artists put out so much types of content that it's easy to get really, really invested, but you don't have to. Like, I'm seeing the 1975 on Monday, which I'm very excited about. Love the 1975. They've been in my Spotify Wrapped 100, top 100, like, every year. And I've been a fan of them for a really long time, but I could not tell you any of the band members' names except for Matt Healy, who's the lead singer. Whereas, like, 17, I've been a fan of them since June, and I know all the members' names. I could probably tell you most of their zodiac signs. Like, you know, it's just, it's, yeah, K-pop is quite something. Is it okay if we do monthly favorites in our sketchbook, like how you do them? I was thinking of doing it to be more active in my sketchbook, but I want to ask permission first. Oh my God, of course, absolutely. You definitely don't have to ask me permission for this, because I actually got this idea from another artist, David Culver. I think what's his Instagram handle? He's a tattoo artist now. Culver.tattoos, I think is his handle now. And then he apparently got the idea from Fran Nerd. So it's definitely not a new concept. So absolutely go for it. I highly recommend it. It's very, very fun. Yes, we had sports day with our quote unquote brother school, all boys school. Ah, yes, okay. That sounds fun. Not to be that person, but I was in Taylor's top 0.5% of listeners, and I'll never ever move on from her ever. Like, that's my girl. I mean, lucky for you, she has shown no signs of slowing down. So I'm sure that she will be making music for a very, very long time. My friend went to a Taylor Swift dance party, and I was like, that is not something I ever thought would be a thing, but that's amazing. She said it was very fun. Okay, I think, oh wait, no, I want to do her eyes, more on the eyes here, and then I should be able to start getting into some, actually, wait. I usually listen to K-pop a lot, but other things have been using my time. I've been a fan of 17 since their debut, but only know like 2 members, Vernon and Woozy. Wow, you've been listening to for a long time then. That's amazing. Yeah, Vernon and Woozy I feel like are the most obvious members in terms of like appearance and names. But yeah, again, like I don't think there's anything wrong with like just enjoying somebody's music and not knowing anything about them. You don't have to. We still had the same teen drama as any other regular high school. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm like kind of picturing Heartstopper, like the Netflix show. I have a currently page for each month on my bullet journal where I jot down everything I'm watching, listening to, reading, etc. throughout the month, each month. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I think that's a great way to do it if you don't want to commit to, obviously, this very involved thing that I'm doing. And that's kind of what I've been starting to do now as well for myself, because for reference for these spreads, but also, yeah, just another nice reference for me down the road. I actually just started a new bullet journal. So exciting. Let me pull it out. It's the Leuchtturm. Any German people can feel free to, I'm sure I don't know how it's pronounced. Leuchtturm. Anyway, so I got this navy one. Again, when I worked at my art supply store, the company Leuchtturm, they came and they were offering like specialty like embossing, engraving, foiling. And so I obviously had to do it and take advantage. So I've been hanging on to this bullet journal for a while until I finished my previous one. So I actually just started fleshing it out today, since we are entering a new year soon. I already have like all these plans like people are asking me about for the coming year. So I was like, okay, I need to write this stuff down. This live stream is single-handedly getting me through all of the AP music theory work I have to do. Oh my God. No, well, I'm glad that we can help provide some company. Probably a brown. Yes. Yes, especially when there's so many members. Yeah, 13 is a lot. It's a lot. I've been thinking of drawing, but also feeling under the weather a bit, so might just make some small doodles or something. Yeah, honestly, I think that's the thing that cripples people from getting started on drawing, is that it's so intimidating to look at this like blank page and be like, oh my god, I can't. But I think that like with anything, just little baby steps is enough. And if it just ends up being a tiny little doodle of, you know, scribbles or shapes, then it's better than nothing. And then maybe it amounts to more, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I think baby steps and doing whatever you can in the moment is perfectly fine. There are some K-pop groups where I know their names but also can recognize their voices, but only for groups that I've been listening to for a while. You'd pronounce the U in look, the oi in oyster. Maybe that helps. So like Leuchtturm. Oh, Leuchtturm? Leuchtturm? Oh, I love your calligraphy. Oh, thank you. I only busted out every blue moon, but that was yeah. How I did them was with, so wait, where is it? Yeah, so I have these Faber-Castell ones, these brush tip ones, but I definitely prefer, for like this type of hand lettering, these Kuretake? Yeah, it's by Kuretake. These ones are so nice. They're like really flexible, super sharp. Whereas I find that the Faber-Castell ones kind of wear out a lot faster. But I only have 5 of these bad boys, so I wanted a different color for all the different months. But so as a comparison, I don't know why this is suddenly turning into a brush marker demo, but this is where we're at. So if I do, like, not bad, but I do find that, yeah, you can see the nib is like kind of fraying and stuff. And also it's like running out of ink. But whereas this one, it's super, super flexible, super sharp, and like just so magical to use. Oop. Oof. Oof. Love it. Anyway, that's my random brush marker demo. Hand lettering demo. I'm only realizing now that you do these sketchbook spreads, and I think it's such a good idea. I really want to do it next year. Yeah, do it. Will you be doing Wednesday fan art besides the spread? Probably. I definitely, I've been kind of wanting to, even before the show came out, because if you go back into my YouTube archive, I actually did a fan art of Morticia Adams with it was acrylic inks. And I really enjoyed it. And I've done Wednesday fan art over the years because I've enjoyed the character for a long time. So yeah, it'd be nice to do something inspired by the new Wednesday, because I thought Jenna Ortega was perfect. I thought she was really, really great. For me, I think she is like definitely the highlight of the show. Like, had it been a different person that just didn't quite emulate the same vibe that I don't know. I think that she was definitely the highlight for me. Not to say that other people wouldn't be capable of doing a good job, but I do think that had Wednesday as a character not been as strong, I think the show would have not been as successful and as it is. Oh my god, really like Wednesday. I'm gonna do fan art for sure. Yours looks so cool though. Thank you, yay. Who's your alt K-pop group if you had to choose one? I think it might be 17, which I feel like tiny bit bad about just because I was like an ARMY first. But you know, like, watch me next year, it'll be something else, right? I'm so fickle. Like last year, my Spotify Wrapped was my top artist Spotify Wrapped was BTS. This year it's 17. Maybe it'll be Stray Kids next year. Who knows? Maybe it won't be K-pop. It could be something else entirely. Who knows? But right now it's probably 17, just because that's on my brain a lot right now. And I think a lot of it also attributes to the fact that I saw them live. They were so good live. I went to a lot of concerts this year, which I'm like so thankful for. I think because like all through the pandemic we couldn't do them. So, I mean, obviously we're still going through it, but now that concerts are back, I'm just like so grateful to be able to go. Me, it would be BTS, 17, Stray Kids. Yeah, that's essentially my list as well. Oh, even though it's already 10:12, but it's 9:12. It was my birthday and your stream. A nice ending day gift. Aw, happy birthday? Happy late birthday? Happy birthday? Yeah, good job. Sounds somewhat German. Thank you. I wouldn't even be able to choose an alt. Thinking about it makes my head explode. Life of a multi-stan. I know, right? It's like picking your favorite child. I finally watched the Game Caterers show with that had 17, TXT, and Hyphen, and then like a couple of the girl groups. So I'm like, maybe TXT will be the next deep dive. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. They're a little easier to remember because there's only 5 of them. Like Yeonjun and Subin were stealing the show, I think. Did you see the Me, Myself, and V? I did. What a little Prince. The vibes. It suited him so well. It was like part Prince, part Alice in Wonderland Tea Party, which honestly, it makes sense for him. I remember checking out Ann Team's debut album, First Howling Me. They are under the hype. Japan and debuted it. Oh, right. Yes, Japan. Hello from Scotland. I love your work. Oh, thank you so much. Hello. What's the weather like in Scotland right now? I'm very curious. It was snowing just a touch earlier. It was like the lightest of flurries, but it's like completely gone now. It's just sort of like gloomy. It looks like it's threatening to rain or snow, depending on the temperature out there. I have not been outside today, so I have no idea. I probably will not go outside today. I ran my errands yesterday, so it's fine. Very cold. Aww. Guys, I'm from Morocco. Pray for us tomorrow. Hopefully we win the soccer match. Oh, good luck. I don't watch sports, but I know people are very passionate about it, so I am wishing you all the good vibes for your team. My old coworkers and I used to do like a fantasy league. You know how like people in football, they do a fantasy league kind of thing? We did one, but with drag queens. When we were all watching RuPaul's Drag Race. It was so funny. Yay, you're still here, back from my work meeting. Oh, hello, welcome. Yes, we are making our way. I'm like almost done, Enid, and we'll finally move on to our main gal Wednesday. Good luck, Morocco. They are also connected to an hyphen. Ah, yes, you need to get into TXT. They're incredible. Yeah, TXT, a few of their songs landed in my top 100 on my Spotify Wrapped. So I am into them for sure. I just haven't like watched any of like their variety stuff or whatever. But they are very cute. I heard that they're going to do a comeback soon. The K-pop pipeline is bananas to me. They work hard. I think 17 is making a comeback too next year, which is like, oh, I live. I live. TXT Loser Lover is fire. Absolutely. Brazil just lost, so I'll cheer for Morocco now. Aww. Sorry about Brazil. I'll need to watch the beginning of the stream because I missed the beginning. I never received a notification until I went on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. I know the YouTube notification system seems to be very flawed indeed. I love this haircut. The like super like blunt bob with a little bit of wave to it. I definitely rocked this look when I had the short hair. A lot of effort on my end because I have naturally very, very straight hair. But I found like this cut looked best with a little bit of wave and texture to it for sure. Which, speaking of, I need to recut my bangs tomorrow. They're getting very long. Hey, Tina. Hey. Am I the only one who expected a sad ending to Wednesday? That is fair. I think, I feel like I was a little worried about the fate of, I don't want to give any spoilers. I won't say anything. But I kind of like, I don't know, I guess the show is so, I'd gleaned that the show was so popular that I knew that they were gonna, and just the way that like Netflix TV shows are, I knew that they were gonna try and aim for a teaser for a second season. So I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be like a totally bleak ending, because then that doesn't leave a lot of room for a sequel or like a second season. So I bought fake bangs because I can't commit. That's fair. Honestly, I've seen people rock fake bangs and it's like, doesn't look bad. Especially if you throw on like clips or a hat, or if it's like in a ponytail, they can be pretty convincing. I actually bought fake bangs a while back for a Halloween costume, and yeah. I don't know if I have them still, but it doesn't matter. I have bangs now, but yeah, I actually really like having bangs. They're like a little bit of maintenance, but I've had bangs in the past, so it was less scary to get them again because I knew what I was getting myself into. But yeah, they just feel very chic. But yeah, there's maintenance involved in having them, unfortunately. Okay. I need to run away and blow my nose again. Sorry. This cold is being annoying. Okay, and hydration reminder, everyone. Drink your water or tea, coffee, whatever you're drinking. Because of Wednesday, I actually want bangs now. Amazing. I actually I bought my chunky loafers because of Wednesday. Like I'd been like kind of eyeing them for a while, because of my love of like Stray Kids and chunky shoes. But then when I saw Wednesday wearing them, I was like, all right, done. It's Black Friday. I need them. Hi, Tina. Recently, I moved to another place and I need some ideas to decor my walls. I was thinking decorate with some posts of your drawings, though, but your shop is closed for now. Oh, I'm so thankful that you want to decorate your place with my work. I will be opening again. I was saying I'm aiming for spring next year, so probably April. So it will return. I missed the part of the live where you did the pink heart thing. What is it? It is a light stick for the K-pop group Blackpink. I saw them live in November, and it was a very, very fun show. With K-pop concerts, they have these little, yeah, I guess light sticks is the best way to describe it. And they are like catered to each individual group. So they have different designs, and if you hook them up to like an app, they will flash on beat, like all choreographed. It looks amazing. It's so cool. So oh my god, you saw Shut Down. I did. It was great. My favorite though, I think the highlight for me was which maybe this sounds mean or favoritism, but I think La Lisa and Money, Lisa just, the songs are just so fire, so bang. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too old to say cool things. They were bangers. There we go. Yeah, she served. I also really like Playing with Fire, right? Is that what it's called? I want those chunky loafers and the boots. Totally my vibe. Yeah, right? I love a chunky loafer. I live. I think because of all of you, I'm again into K-pop. I mean, if you like pop music and you like fashion and you like good choreography and like amazing visuals, it's pretty easy to get into, not gonna lie. You don't even need to know what they're saying. It's just for the vibes. And there's usually enough English kind of sprinkled throughout the song to kind of get a sense of what the song is about, usually. Playing with Fire is one of my favorites, along with Stay and As If It's Your Last. I love J-pop, though. Yes! Yeah, I think J-rock was part of my genre list on Spotify Wrapped because of all of my anime original soundtrack songs that I listen to. But it is true. K-pop is not just exclusively pop music. There's hip hop, there's rock, there's a little bit of everything, truly. But I've always been a fan of pop music, so that's why I presented it that way. Also, someone had asked what color I was going to paint Wednesday's skin tone, and it's tricky actually because Wednesday as a character, we associate her with like a pale kind of ashy skin tone, but the actress herself is pretty, she's got like a much warmer complexion, so I'm not sure. So I'm gonna try this skin, or I'm gonna try this color and see how I feel about it, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, this might work actually, because it's not pasty, but it is it's like a different tone from, or different hue from what I did for Enid. So this might work actually. Oh my god, everyone's just like, herding people into K-pop. So funny. It might be the best decision of your life, but also a very dangerous one. Do you prefer the album or Born Pink? You know what? I don't know, actually, because I'm like more of a casual Blackpink fan, to be honest, so I'm not sure. I've never been into K-pop, but I've seen concert clips of K-pop groups, and they always have the coolest concerts. So needless to say, I gotta get into K-pop. It's incredible. Honestly, the caliber of effort put into every little detail is bananas. Like the performance, the music videos, the fashion, even like I found out that with BTS specifically, I don't know if this is the case for all groups, but when they do like red carpet events and stuff, they have a specific order that they stand in. So that probably like to balance out height, but also when they're doing for the stylist, so they know who to style in what, so that it visually looks balanced and coordinated when they are all lined up. Like the level of detail is insane. Not gonna lie, I got into K-pop because of you. Oh my god, really? Amazing. I hope that you don't regret it. PSA, Walmart has surprisingly cute chunky loafers if you're not trying to spend an arm and a leg. Ooh, good to know, good to know. Got a pair from Walmart. Oh, wow, look at that. I always recommend IU or GOT7 to a beginner stan. Oh, yeah. I actually really like Jackson Wang. I don't listen to a lot of GOT7, but I really like Jackson Wang. Shiny is also very good for K-pop newbies, I feel. Okay, but if we're going to talk about red carpet looks, TXT tops the cake. Their red carpet stylists deserve the world. Oh, wow. Are you into K-dramas? You know what? I honestly am surprised that I've managed to avoid K-pop. No, sorry. I have managed to avoid K-dramas this long because of my love of, oh no, is this a different color? No, this is right, never mind. But I think maybe it might be like, I feel like I associate K-dramas with like soap operas, and I don't really watch soap operas. Or dramas like that really that often. So I don't know, but I have gotten like numerous recommendations from you guys for different various K-dramas. So I'm sure it's inevitable. Time will tell. Probably, you know what? Winter is arriving, which means I probably won't be going outdoors as much, which means I will be indoors and need to occupy my time. So once I go through every possible variety show, which I won't, because that's the thing with the K-pop groups. They do variety shows and they're so entertaining and there's like no stakes. So it's just easy to watch. Anyway, I'm going on like the most chaotic tangents right now. I apologize. Also, Enid looks awesome. Thank you. I just realized I haven't given her little white highlights in her eyes. Gotta finish this off. Working on a painting and enjoying the artistic company. I'm glad. Yay. Yeah, that is truly how I want my live streams to function, is just as company for all of you, you know, as some kind of form of entertainment, whether you're just hanging out in the chat or if you need some kind of background noise while you're working on stuff. That's how I want my live streams to function, because I think that with my YouTube content, I have so much like tips and advice and a process type stuff in there that it's nice for my live streams to feel more casual. Not that I mean, I do lots of chatty casual stuff in my regular YouTube videos too, but you know what I mean. Why you listen to the song if you don't understand? I always get that because I'm from Brazil, so all effects, I don't really understand English either. Honestly, like music, there's music without lyrics, right? People listen to music without lyrics all the time. So is it really that different to listen to music where you don't know the language? It's for the vibes. I usually work on a drawing as I watch your live streams. Yay, I'm glad. Oh my god, I feel so old. I'm from the Big Bang shiny era of K-pop. I would have been too if I got into it earlier, I should say. Oh my god, I caught the live. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I would blast Japanese music in my car, and my friend's niece, who is 7, says, "Why you listen to the song if you don't understand?" Me and my best friend died laughing. Honestly, I'm here for listening to songs in different languages. Like globally, when you think about it, like so many people across the world listen to English songs, and their English is probably not great, but they still love it anyway. So it's amazing to see how music just sort of transcends language at this point. It's all about the vibes. It speaks to your ear. Yeah, exactly. Same with anime. Yeah, totally. And you can just Google the lyrics. Yes, exactly. Yeah, if you really feel inclined to like understand the lyrics, which I think is also a great idea to do because the artist obviously put a lot of work into it, and you get a better sense of the song. Definitely an easy little thing to do. Just pop in, look at the lyrics. And people make like YouTube videos where they break down the lyrics, and they even break down like who's singing what line if you want to, get into the nitty-gritty of things. But yeah, I think that's why like I like the Spotify Wrapped, because music is something that a lot of people can talk about. It's like a fun conversation for people. I know not everybody's into music. That's another thing too, actually. Like, I have a couple of friends who are just like not really music people. But I do think that music is a pretty common interest. Not everybody, but pretty common. Also, I am obsessed with this color as a lip color. Hello? I'm like, do I buy new lipsticks? I literally just bought new lipsticks recently. Neither are this color, but I'm really into that. It's very pretty. I'm sure I have one already, but for those of you who don't know, I'm obsessed with makeup. So I'm like, more makeup options. Enid's eyes are just beautiful. Oh, thank you. Exactly. Listen to music before speaking English. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Oh, I love the choice for Wednesday's skin tone. It looks grayish, but still has warmth to it. Yeah, I think this actually ended up being perfect. The only downside is it's super streaky, so I'll have to do a second layer to it. Whenever I go into Daiso and they're playing Japanese songs, the music always slaps. I love that. Amazing. I want to scrap all of my new makeup and start anew. I know, I feel you. Let me go grab them. I just bought some new lip products and I'm obsessed, and I'm like, I just want all of my lipstick like this. I haven't actually worn them yet, but I did swatches on my hand. Again, I was like getting in on the Black Friday sales, so this is not the highlight, but I do like it. Also, the engraved or like embossed, what is it called? The indentation of the ampersand on the lipstick is magical. This color is very pretty. I really want to swatch them, but I also don't want to... let's swatch it. Who cares? But it's this very pretty, like, brick color. What's the color called? I don't know. But these are all Korean brands, actually. And click. So satisfying. I feel like these characters really reflect your fashion. Pastel soft, but also vampy. Exactly, right? Someone was mentioning earlier, or someone asked earlier, they were like, are you an Enid or are you a Wednesday? And I was like, I'm definitely both. And I felt that way the whole time I was watching it. I was like, wow, I'm both of these characters. Oops. Your favorite videos share... Your favorite video series is my absolute fave. I really like hearing what media you enjoy and also seeing fan art in your beautiful style. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, these are honest. It's so fun. I love chatting all these random topics with you guys. Call Me Can't Communicate on Netflix. The opening song is the first half is a whole bop. Oh, I actually haven't seen that one. I've heard good things though. Have you thought of having your spreads as art prints? They would look amazing. Oh my gosh, really? I've never considered that. I feel like, I don't know, they just don't feel polished enough to me. And they're so specific, too. I think, if anything, they could make a fun little, like a teeny little zine, like a tiny little book. I think that may be kind of cute. What's your favorite makeup brand? I have a lot of ColourPop products. I really like ColourPop, but I am exploring Korean brands lately, which I've been enjoying. Sorry, I'm just like trying to catch up on this chat here. Listening to songs in other languages helps you learn it too. When I was learning Russian, I listened to a ton of Russian pop and it was super helpful with the slang. Good call. Yes. Yeah, I know. I feel like when you watch and listen to enough of the language, you start to pick up on little things. I really felt like Wednesday the whole time I was watching. Black Friday is such a good time for makeup, especially if you want to get something new, right? Okay, let's watch these other two. So these ones I'm obsessed with. I'm really excited to actually wear them on my face soon. I've heard that people use them like for a little bit of everything because they just have this really beautiful like matte smudgy finish. But they are specifically for lips. And also, me being an art lover, I just love the packaging on this. So I'm like really tempted to buy like 1 million of these. So hello, my English isn't absolutely amazing and I'm unsure what you say when you say Wednesday and Enid. I'm not sure on the spelling. So this character is named Enid. It is spelt like this. Enid. There we go. Yeah, that's this character's name. And Wednesday is this character's name. Where did you buy these? Sephora? No, I bought these on Sakoshi Mart, but they're available on various different places. I think they're even on Amazon. This is the brand here. I've seen them, seen them around, but yes. Okay. Let's swatch. So I wanted something orange toned because I don't really have anything orange toned. This is quite red, but let's, also, yeah, isn't the packaging just so cute? Like it looks like an ink. I don't know. I love it. So it's like this, but then it smudges out really nice. Like not, I don't want to say powdery. Oh, I guess velvet. Yeah, velvet is like the texture that they describe. Airy velvet, which I think is very accurate. Because I really like that like kind of blown out look. It's just very pretty for that kind of lip stain look. And you can kind of like build up the color. So yeah, people I think use this as like blush and stuff like that as well. Live chat had 111 people for so long. Angel numbers. What is this color called? Heart grapefruit? Is that what it's called? I don't know. 07? And then, oh, you might be able to mix them to make the Wednesday lip color. You're right. I could, probably. I love mixing colors. It looks a bit vermilion on cam. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, vermilion is probably the right description for it. It's not quite orange. I was hoping for an orange. It is like orange leaning, but anyway, this color is, I'm obsessed. I love me like a grungy vibe. So I was very excited to get this. Very moussey. Kind of like a neutral brown, I guess. Very, oh, I shouldn't have used this finger. I should use my pinky. Oh well. But yeah, same texture. So fun and pretty and grungy, obsessed. Oh my god. I swatched them yesterday, but yeah, I mean, we're live. We're just doing the thing. We like makeup. So that's that color. Yes, love, lift, laugh, loving it. So I guess I'm committed to just having this here. I have a little, I have like paper towels on hand and some water for in case I need. There we go. Okay. Can I wipe this off of my hand? Probably not. Let's see. A little bit. Hold on. This is like my paint rag. Sorry for the makeup derailing. I completely forgot that you were streaming today. Oh, it's okay. We're still hanging out. I want to finish Wednesday on stream with you guys, so we will still be here for a little bit. Okay. Anyway, thank you for indulging me in my makeup escapade here. All right. Now let's move on to finishing up Wednesday. I think what I might do is I'm going to use this color for the highlight. And then the purple, this like really, really dark purple, violet color, and then the black to get the dimension. These markers are testing me today. Testing. Okay. Yes. As of today, we are the same age, Tina. Oh, really? Are you 31? Did you turn 31 today? Happy birthday. Do you have set days when you stream? I don't, unfortunately, which I know is very frustrating. But just because one, I am not a very organized person. But two, I find that I'm not always in the mood to stream. And streaming is best for everybody, including myself, when I'm like in like a really good mood. And so I never want to like commit to a live stream too far in advance and then realize like when the day comes, I'm just like having a bad day and I'm like not in the mood for it. So that's why I unfortunately have like a pretty last minute live stream schedule. I try my best to announce it on my Patreon, my Instagram stories, and on my YouTube community tab. Usually it'll happen, I'll announce it like that week. And oftentimes my live streams happen on Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday now. So that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, apologies that it's not like a Twitch schedule where it's like absolute. Yes, I'm 31. Oh, happy birthday! Welcome to the 30s club. Although I guess you've already been in the 30s club, but welcome to the 31st club. Ooh, this color combo is really nice. This like dusty burgundy and this like violet. I'm obsessed. Wow. Love, 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 love it. Ooh, yes. It's mesmerizing. Okay. Now I'll do a little bit of highlighting on the braids, but like not a ton, just because the braids, they don't need a lot of highlight, but I'd rather watch you have fun randomly than you be miserable regularly. Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure that my spirits would be uplifted as soon as I would start streaming, but yeah, like sometimes not even a bad mood, but necessarily, but also sometimes I'm just like, my schedule is like busy or whatever. Or obviously like last week when I had to cancel the stream because I was sick. So yeah. But yeah, definitely more fun when we're all in good spirits, high spirits. Yes, I'm obsessed with the color palette you're using for Wednesday so far. It's so satisfying. Oh, this like very neutral, delish. No problems. Better keep streaming fun rather than turning it into another responsibility. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at too with it. Like, for me, the streaming, I enjoy doing the streams because they're very fun. And which is why I think I'm not on the Twitch train. Because I think people tend to burn themselves out with the Twitch like format of having to commit to a very specific schedule. I do understand that it's so much easier for people to schedule like being able to catch them if they know well in advance of when to expect them, but you know, we're all just trying to do what makes sense for us. But I do appreciate all of the live stream interest, and I'm very happy to have all of you here with me today. And yeah, I always have the live streams, almost always have the live streams up like after the fact, which is a nice thing of YouTube that I don't think they do on Twitch, is that you can just have it up after the fact indefinitely, forever. So that if you didn't catch the stream live, or if you didn't catch the whole thing, you can rewatch it later. And yeah, I mean, right now I'm like, I did phrase some things embarrassingly when I was talking about Blackpink earlier, but it's fine. Do you look for references on other websites besides Pinterest? Another good website to check out is Pexels. It's like it's spelt pixels, but instead of an I, it's another E. And that's like a royalty-free image sharing website, I guess, is what I would call it. And then I've made a video on it when I did a video on, what's it called? Like figure drawing, but Graphite Studios is a really great place for life drawing and figure study references. I have a coupon code somewhere. But they also do like environments and stuff too, but I think they're, what's it called? Where am I going with this? Their figure study images are the highlights. Wednesday is looking amazing. I'm loving her hair. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really into this hair, this color combination. I wish my hair was this color. I'm currently actually like in a dilemma of my hair right now because like I had it bleached like a balayage ombre thing a while back, and it's like slowly on its way like growing out, and kind of on the fence of like whether or not I let it grow out completely and then just go with my natural like dark hair, or if I like go back to a salon and get it bleached again. I've been doing like unnatural hair for a very long time. and I really enjoy it because it's just a fun little accessory. But now that I have bangs, I do find that kind of adds an element of interest without needing it to be colored or bleached. So kind of toying with the idea of just going natural for a little bit. We'll see. I also love the idea of the two-tone, like split down the middle, like one side totally dark and the other side bleached. That seems really cool to me, but also that means I have to like really commit to a middle part forever. So, I don't know. I'm very indecisive. Classic Libra things. I wanted to do a non-bleach dye job, but I haven't gone around to it just yet. Ooh, exciting. I mean, I feel like the new year is a classic excuse, you know? New year, new me, to like do some kind of transformation. I find the start of the new year or a birthday. I don't know why. Those are my times when I'm like, ooh, I want something new. I want something fresh. Like my bangs, I got my bangs like right before my birthday. That was my, like, I'm another year older. Let's change the hair. Okay, let's do that for the braid. Or a mental breakdown? Yeah, 100%. I do not wish any mental breakdowns upon any of you. But it's true. Those are too frequent. I know, I would have no hair by that point. Just kidding. Maybe. No, thankfully I'm in a place where I feel pretty stable, to be honest. Not all the time, but like I've got some really great friends in my life, and I'm so thankful for them. And yeah, so I think that helps a lot, having good people in your life. Oh, the braids got like really big at the bottom there, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna have it'll be interesting trying to figure out how to make her braids not like completely blend into the shirt, because I definitely think that the shirt is gonna be quite dark as well. I'm not sure if it'll be a black, or maybe should we do checkered? She did rock like a black and white checkered for a number of times, so maybe that might be a good option. I obviously went with like the classic collar to like really signify the character, but I could go with checkered. That might be kind of cute because Enid also has a pattern. Perhaps. I love a checkered pattern. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the checkers right now. Hi, I just discovered your channel and your art is so cool. Hello, thank you so much. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. My last major breakdown landed me with a teal blue Caesar. Teal blue Caesar as in like a drink? Or is that a haircut? Is that I'm missing something here. Hello, so happy I caught the stream live. Hello. I love a red buffalo check. Oh yeah, classic. I have a red buffalo check like flannel that I love. It feels very Canadian, for sure. Feels like a quintessential. Thinking stripes would be cool also. Oh, stripes is a good call. I think the stripes, that's the right one. Especially because their uniform is striped, right? And just the way that this shirt is, I think a stripe. Yeah. Good call. Good call, good call. And maybe I'll use the dark purple that I did up here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? The ink that just flew out? Hold on. Let me just clean that up. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Pause. I just don't want it to stain. It might stain. Actually, if I do a magic eraser, I'm sure it'll be fine. And if I use an actual cleaning product and not just water, it's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Chaos. Absolute chaos. Gonna get a good grade in this stream, which is normal to want and impossible to achieve. Honestly, I feel you. I'm like an incessant people pleaser. I want people to like me, so I get it. Would the uniform be too busy? I think it's okay. I think so long as I make the stripes subtle and dark, I think it'll be okay. We'll find out. Let's go. Let's go. And if they end up being too busy, then I can just cover it up. The beauty of paint markers. I know Wednesday's uniform is not purple. It's like the gray and the black. But let's see. Also, giving the characters a school uniform, a really like stylish one too. That was very smart on the wardrobe department. The styling is very, very smart. Opaque mediums are fun for that. Yeah, right. There's so much flexibility and experimentation with it. Being able to use opaque mediums. I feel like there's less fear because it's like more forgiving. It's like there's fear in the fact that it's so intense at first, but then like, yeah, you can often cover things up. So pros and cons for sure. But yeah, I feel like I'm able to be a little bit more experimenting with opaque mediums than something like watercolor, where it's a little bit harder to get away with fixing things. Have you done any Blackpink portraits yet? I recognize their lightstick at the top. Yes, that is correct. I went to see them live when they came to Hamilton. I have not done any Blackpink portraits yet, but I'm sure that I will at some point because they are beautiful. And I do love the makeup and fashion. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think if I make the stripes black, then we're like good to go. And I don't think it'll look too busy. Been using Posca pens and markers more frequently in my sketchbook. I even got a new ivory colored ones because my purse sketchbook is more off-white. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I really admire people who bring sketchbooks around with them and sketch on the go. I'm currently not that person. I actually I hung out with Yana, aka Cosmic Spectrum, a couple weeks ago. And we were like, ooh, let's work in a cafe. And the cafe was super cute, loved the vibes. It was so fun to like have a co-working session with her. Downside was, oops, that's the wrong color. Downside was I'm like so distracted at the cafe personally. And like self-conscious. Like I was trying to sketch in my sketchbook when I was there and it just didn't go well. Like for work-wise, I should say. But it's one of those things where I just probably have to get used to it. Watching you draw and fill in the stripes is so satisfying. Thank you. Yeah, right? I find like things like that, patterns or wait, yes, that's right. Okay. Is like it is very therapeutic because it's a little bit mindless. Oh, yeah, this is exactly the uniform, isn't it? The uniform that Wednesday doesn't wear. Right? Is it this? It's literally this color scheme. Hold on. It is. Oh, yes. Okay, for context, for people who don't know the show, that's so like the whole school wears this uniform, and then Wednesday being the extra special snowflake that she is. I say that with all the love in my heart. She does gray on gray. I don't have a gray though. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna fill in the rest with the black, and then maybe I'll brainstorm. I recently subbed to her channel and I adore her speaking voice. Aw, thank you. Oh wait, no, you mean Cosmic Spectrum, right? Not me. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, Yana, she doesn't script a lot of her videos. She's like very casual, which I do find is like enjoyable to listen to. When I was in high school, I was that artsy kid that always had my sketchbook and a current art piece I was working on from my painting class. That's amazing. I love that. In high school, I definitely was known as the art kid for sure. And I guess I did have my sketchbook with me at all times because I had to like you know, when you're in high school, you have to like carry everything around with you. So yeah, I guess technically at one point in my life I was that person, but I'm not anymore. She sounds like a feminine Kermit the Frog, but I swear I mean this in the best way possible. Oh my god. Just got my order in the mail. I absolutely love your prints. Hope to be able to buy an original one day. Oh my god, yay, thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm so glad. Honestly, like shipping stuff is so scary because you never know what's going to happen, and once you release it into the world, you're at the mercy of the postal service, and it's like you never know what's going to happen to them. So I'm always so thankful for orders arriving safely. There's just so many things that can go wrong. I honestly love your speaking voice too. Thank you. Yeah, I remember I was doing a convention a couple months ago, and someone came up to my booth and they were like, "Oh my god," they were like, "I recognize your artwork from YouTube." They're like, "I fall asleep to your videos." Which, like, obviously they meant it as a compliment because I guess they found my videos soothing, and like I guess my voice soothing. But like without that context, like some people might find that like they're like, "Wait, is that a compliment?" But yeah, I've heard people tell me that they fall asleep to my videos. I guess like my voice just sort of lulls them to sleep. Which, you know what? Like, I'm here for it. Whatever, you know, however capacity you want to watch my videos or my live streams, I'm all for it. Cosmic Spectrum just has a very unusual and unique voice that I find endearing. I guess that's true. I could see that. Do you have any other favorite characters besides Enid and Wednesday? They're amazing. Oh yeah. Even if we want to go through, just to narrow it down, because I'm like so obsessed with characters, if we want to go through my other favorites, kind of retrospective. So we got Interview with a Vampire over here. These were actually me. I drew myself for my Halloween costumes that I did last month. And I give strange compliments. I apologize. Oh no, it's okay. I'm happy to have people like, you know, enjoy my voice, because I prefer doing voiceovers for my videos because that's the type of content I like to consume. I like voiceovers as opposed to text because I'm usually multitasking. So if it's just text, I don't have no idea what's going on. I was going to say this right now, but I got afraid you'd be offended. Oh no, not at all. What line art pens do you recommend? I like a fine liner. I know like Stedler is a common one. These are Dessert, which is like a Canadian company. But yeah, fine liners are good. Depends on the type. What are the characters I've got? We've got Never Have I Ever. I love Maitreyi or Davy. I appreciate like her as a main character because she's very, very flawed and fiery, which I think is refreshing in a female lead character. I think like so often female lead characters are presented as being like very altruistic. So yeah, I like that about her. Who else? Oh, this is just my K-pop page. This is not a character. This is my man's is Mingyu from 17. This was Sasaki and Miyano from the anime Sasaki and Miyano. Or is it Miyano and Sasaki? Sasaki. I don't remember. It was so freaking wholesome and so cute. Oh my god. Let's see other characters. Oh yes. We got Heartstopper. Another drag queen. We got Anya from Spy Family. Do you have a live stream for the K-pop spread? I do, yes. The stream was... the thumbnail is literally the sketch of Mingyu. But much like my others, much like all of my live streams, we cover every topic under the sun. So it wasn't exclusively talking about K-pop, but we scroll back to February. We've got Percy, that's his name, right? From Vox Machina. We've got Jean from Attack on Titan. We got Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen. This is March. I went to see the movie. We got Hyunjin from Stray Kids up here from the Maniac era. And where is January? January. You got the handsome Henry Cavill as Geralt, which I'm so sad about the recast. Oh my god, I'm so sad. And then, what's her name? From Unholy Blood, the webtoon. I don't remember her name at this moment in time, but I loved that webtoon. If you like vampires, I recommend. Anyway, that's my long tangent on all of my... I'm so sad about the recast. I know. Hi, Auntie. Oh my gosh. My aunt is in the chat. Hi, Auntie Tao. Yee. Heartstopper's amazing. I'm so excited for season 2. Right? I had started reading the webtoon right after I finished season 1 because I was like, I need more. But I haven't kept up with it. I was drawn to your content because you make fan art with traditional media. The fact we are both millennials certainly helps. Oh yeah, me as a person is very steeped in the fact that I'm a millennial. Because I'm such a pop culture media consuming type person. Like, you know how some people are like, I was born in the wrong era. I have an old soul. Like, I am absolutely not that person. Like, I am a product of the time I was born in. I went to WasabiCon in Jacksonville, Florida, and I got to meet the mother and Spy Family and Jolene Cujo from JoJo. I was so happy. Oh, amazing. I love that. Finding out you two are friends in real life is both incredible and mind-shattering. I love both your channels and look at you for inspiration. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, honestly, like, I was a fan of Cosmic Spectrum's art beforehand. Like, I followed her on Instagram and YouTube, and then I don't know, at some point found out that she followed me back, and I was like, what, really? And then yeah, we became friends through Chris Hong, who's Chris Hong Art, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with her as well. I'm hanging out with her tomorrow, actually. What are your thoughts on Bianca? I really like her and see her as an antagonist turned ally. I agree. I really liked her character arc as well. I think, again, like, I appreciate female dynamics that are not one-dimensional. I appreciate when they've got nuances to it. So I really liked that she was initially like she was like a antagonist, but now more, I think they have like a frenemy vibe, which I like. I did find that the contacts for Bianca, though, or I guess all of the sirens and mermaids and stuff, like, a little bit distracting. Like, I kind of think that they could get away with, like, I know that they want her to look otherworldly, but I do think that the contacts are a touch too light. I wish they were a little bit darker in tone, just a little bit, just so they didn't look like her eyes were totally white. I find that, like, sometimes her irises are a little hard to see. But that's like an incredibly nitpicky part on my behalf and has nothing to do with the actress or the character. That's just like me being very specific. Millennial solidarity. Dude, the recast is a tragedy. No offense to the new guy. I know. I feel really bad for Liam Hemsworth, who is taking on Geralt. Like, it could have been anybody in the recast and everyone would have been upset, but just because Henry Cavill, like, any character recast is, like, nobody wants that. But especially the main character, and I feel like people loved Henry Cavill as Geralt. Like, he was just perfect. So it is a shame. It is a shame. Okay. I didn't like Bianca at first, but then I started to like her at the end and became Wednesday's ally. I also like Yoko. I think we hope we see more of her. Yes, I agree. And Henry also loved this role a lot. I know. I feel like it's a problem with the writing. I have a suspicion that because he loves this character so much, that he just like couldn't portray this character and be in this universe that he loves so much if they were taking it in a direction that didn't resonate with him anymore. So I respect that if that is what happened, but I am sad. I am sad about it nonetheless. I only watched The Witcher because of Henry. I know, right? Sad. The 5th book in Heartstopper will be released on my birthday, February 2nd. I'm so excited. Oh, that's a perfect birthday gift. Henry was Geralt, right? On the topic of Henry Cavill, did anyone see Enola Holmes 2? Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was very cute. Very, very cute. Just a very, like, charming movie. Yeah, I watched it while I packed Patreon orders. Or Patreon rewards, not orders. She's coming alive. I find once you put the eyes in, it really comes together. Now the question is, what color do I use for the like shadowing on her? So I don't know if this coral, I think this coral color might be too warm. I wonder if I used this color actually. Let's see. That might work. I've never done that before. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is like come loose. Oh, that's something to mention. The Molotov that is nice is they are refillable. I have yet to refill any of mine so far, but it is a nice feature. Ooh, I think I like that actually. Because her skin tone is so cool toned. Yes. I enjoyed the brother-sister dynamic. Yeah, they had really good dynamic. So much better enjoyable than the first movie. Not that the first movie wasn't good. I want to live in Sherlock's apartment. Yes. Do you have videos here for all your sketchbook spreads? Not all of them, but I do have a lot of videos on these sketchbook spreads. A lot. A lot of them, these like favorite sketchbook spreads, almost all of them are live streams. And then I do have regular YouTube videos of various other spreads from this sketchbook, like the screenshot redraws and the other random sketchbook stuff. Yeah. On my YouTube channel, on the front page, I've curated playlists for different, because I have a lot of different types of videos. So I have made a playlist for all of my live streams. I have one for all sketchbook stuff. I have one for gouache, watercolor, markers. Like I've had it all categorized because I know that not everybody, I even have one for like fan art specific stuff. Just because, yeah, I know that not everybody is subscribed to my channel for everything. So I figured like to try and help people navigate. I made the playlist. So, same with the vlogs. I have like a playlist for the vlogs for people who like those. So yeah, if you like a specific type of content from me. Your Patreon exclusive video came at just the right time. I'm painting with acrylics this weekend. Oh, amazing. Yes. For those of you who are familiar with my Instagram page, I did a spread. Where is it? It's like way back. It's way back in here. Here. So I just posted this. This was using regular acrylics, so I did a walkthrough video of that on my Patreon page. And then we did acrylic gouache and we did regular gouache. So I got a couple questions of like, oh, what are the differences? What are your thoughts? So on my Patreon exclusive videos, I do live like walkthroughs. Live as in I'm narrating and talking as I'm painting at the same time. And I dive into like all the differences, all the different mediums, and like talk about color theory, how I mix the skin tones, and like pretty in-depth videos. And yeah, they're available to anyone in the $5 or over tier. And there's like tons. I have watercolor ones as well, where I talk about how I mixed these skin tones and how I approached the portraits and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of very in-depth videos over there. And there's a tiny little Hyunjin sticker up here because I got it on a package and I didn't want to get rid of it, so I kept him. All right, that's my shameless plug. I love how Wednesday is turning out. Thank you. Yeah, the color palette is actually like kind of perfect. Do you have tips on time management on commissions? I don't take on commissions anymore, and I'm actually pretty bad with my time management. But I think making lists is a pretty common tip for just so, because I find that like I get pretty overwhelmed when I just like mentally am thinking about all the different tasks I need to do. But I find writing it down not only helps me remember, but also like if you can break it down into smaller chunks, it feels more manageable. And I think it just helps you remember better when you physically write it down. But I know not everybody is like manual like that. So I know a lot of people like to use Notion. I have no idea how to use it, but that's like a digital desktop thing planner that people like to use. I'm sure it's very handy in terms of, I guess if people, maybe you can set notifications and stuff. I have no idea. I have no idea. But yeah. Okay. I think, yeah, this like violet color is too reminiscent of the uniform. So I think I'm gonna, yes, I think. But is that too light, this color? Maybe just parts of it? I'm not sure. Now it's starting to feel a little busy, right? I wonder, do I have a color? I wish I had a gray. What about this blue? I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about the introduction of the blue. No. Not vibing the blue. I am also 30, going to 31 soon. Ah, welcome. Welcome to the 31 club soon. I have to go now. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Hello, hello. I love the pink shading for her skin. Oh my god, almost makes me feel like Enid is glowing and her light is reflecting on Wednesday like the sun and moon. Oh, that's such a cute. I love that description. That's super cute. I see the resemblance with Jenna Ortega. Oh, yay, I'm glad. All right. You know what? We're going to leave the shirt for now. It's not a big deal. Let's do the line art and stuff for her eyes and face and stuff. Yes. Now the question is, what color do I use? I guess I could just use a black. I actually have a black paint marker that I can use for that. I was using a reference photo when I did the sketch, but for all of the coloring, I haven't really been paying close attention to a reference photo, but... Oop. I'm super late. The spread is so pretty. Love the colors. What is the heart-shaped object? This is a light stick, which is a common thing for K-pop concerts. So I went to see Blackpink, and that is their light stick that my friend bought for the show. It's very fun, very cool. It lights up in a coordinated way during the show. So they all light up different colors at certain, like matching the beat to the song. It's so cool. Whoever thought of that is a freaking genius. I really like how the light stick matches with Enid's outfit, and loafers match Wednesday, right? Isn't it so fun? It's just like, it's so perfect, the color scheme. It's magical, honestly. Have you heard of New Jeans? I have. Oh my gosh, Attention. That song is so fun. Hype Boy. Yeah, bangers. Bangers. Bops, as they say. as the kids say. Those are bops. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, yes. Thank you, everyone. Everybody. Thank you, Nikki. Very important to hydrate. I don't remember if you use colored pencils over markers, but a dark colored pencil over the purple might have toned it down. Oh, yeah, true. Colored pencils are a bit tricky on paint markers, I find. It's a bit too smooth. Like, I find colored pencils have a hard time gripping onto paint markers, but I definitely can try that. That is a good call. Yeah, colored pencils on top of alcohol markers is great because there's still a little bit of grit from the paper, but they are a little tricky on paint markers, but I can definitely give it a go. Never know until you try. I love drawing little piecey flyaways with hair. I think it just adds such a nice little touch. Oh, she's so cute. They feel so youthful and fresh. That's it's very true. I mean, that's how I feel about when I see teenagers, because I am long gone from being a teenager. So young and fresh. Youthful and fresh is a good description. I haven't listened to New Jeans. I'll definitely give them a listen. Oh yeah, there's literally like 6 songs, so it'll be easy. Very fun. Youthful and fresh is also a good description of New Jeans. And they like genuinely are so young. Oh my gosh. So cute. I'm not gonna lie. This is very cute. Enid and Wednesday are also, oops. Oh, I got a low battery notification. Hold on. Let me plug her in. It would be really cool if you do a portrait series like you did with BTS. It's such a huge commitment. That's the thing. I loved doing that BTS portrait series, but it is a commitment. A part of me really wants to do it for Stray Kids because I love them so much. I mean 17. I mean it would be way more manageable to do it for Stray Kids because there's 8 members. But I love 17 like so much, but there's 13 of them and that would just be such a long commitment. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see if my love for them trends is strong enough. Have been toying with the idea of doing it for Stray Kids though, because it is a more manageable sized group. Wednesday's turning out so pretty. Your art sells so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm also thinking about their concept and marketing in general. Feels very youthful to me. Adore is definitely a very smart company. Yes. Thanks for keeping me company while I work on my final essays for the semester. Just a few more days and I'm halfway done with my master's. Wow, amazing. Congratulations. That is incredible. For Stray and 17, you can just do your top 5 favorites. I'd feel so bad for picking a top 5. Just drafted my own monthly faves in my sketchbook, Wakanda Forever, Hell Cheer, Paintballing, Fall Leaves, and Winery for November. Ooh! I also saw Wakanda Forever. Band called 17, 13 members. I know. That's like the top question for everybody who's not familiar with them. I mean, I was that person too. Yeah, I saw Wakanda. I did see Wakanda Forever, actually. That I enjoyed it, but was not enough to make my, but did not enjoy it enough for it to make my spread. Picking a top 5 would be impossible. Again, it's like picking your favorite children, right? I'd feel so bad. I'm pretty close to graduating. I still have about 4 classes left and then I can transfer. Amazing! Amazing, amazing. Oh my gosh. It's already dark outside. Oh, I hate that about winter. All right. We're almost done. I usually skip the title card. I usually skip the title when I do live streams just because it's not as exciting. But yeah, wow. I'm so happy that I was able to basically finish this entire spread. So satisfying. I've been enjoying doing these little kind of highlights on the faces. Makes it stand out a little bit, you know? Maybe a little bit on the face too. Ooh. Okay, let's do that for Enid too. Even though technically her hair is like covering, but I think I did too many layers or something. I don't know. Every time I'm like trying to draw on Enid, it's just not, it's not panning out. It just keeps scraping away. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. I still need to watch Wakanda Forever. I haven't seen it yet. I really liked it. I think they did a good job with the carrying the kind of moving the story in a new direction. When I was 5, I told my teacher I wanted to be an artist. Now I am taking the steps to achieve that dream. Thank you, Tina. That's amazing. Good for you. And if I can serve as any kind of motivation for your journey, I'm very grateful to be part of that. But credit is going to you because you're making that effort. You're doing that. You're putting in the work and making the steps in order to achieve your dream. So props to you. That's amazing. I'm not mad at this. I think it just sort of gives some more texture. Or maybe this purple. Why didn't I think of this? Obviously, this makes sense. Derp. Because I just don't want it to look like the uniform too much. Or look like the other uniform. Yes. Of course, of course. There we go. Thanks. Excellent. Whoops. Yes. Ooh, yay. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. All right. So that is the spread. Oh, wait. I guess one one teeny little thing we can do is the hearts. Okay, one more. And then we'll be calling it a day because basically the spread is done and I'm getting hungry. That's usually whatever comes first with my live streams is when I end my live streams is hunger and or if it gets finished. So we are at both. I'm hungry and we're done basically. So excellent. Do I want to do different colored hearts? I usually make them the same for consistency, but I kind of like the idea of doing different colored ones. It's fun. I'm getting hungry too. I love the spread so much. Love it. Yay, thanks so much, friends. Yeah, this feels very, very cohesive. Really into it. I have trouble getting spreads to look cohesive sometimes. Like I found October really challenging. But this came together really in a very satisfying way. It's so satisfying to look at a filled page. I literally can't make myself do that because I'm just afraid I'll mess up. I mean, if you're afraid of messing up, a couple of things. One, if you use an opaque medium, like I did, you can fix mistakes a little easier. Two, when I did this challenge a couple years ago, I tried to do the monthly favorite spread like a few years ago, and I think I made it to September maybe, and then I dropped it. But with those, I actually used to do the sketch digitally to be able to like map everything out in advance, and then I transferred it onto watercolor paper. That was like so much effort, but that was my way of like, of kind of negating my fear of messing up. But yeah, I don't know. You're gonna just have to like leap of faith. Like you can see actually on this page, you can see like all of my sketch marks because I had like kept rearranging where I wanted different items on this spread. So I don't know. Try not to put too much pressure on yourself. Like I have like a bunch of all these little smudgies over here too from when my hand got in the wet paint. Absolutely beautiful color scheme. The pinks and purples are just... I love how the left is pink dominant and then the right is black dominant, but the heart one in the middle clashes both colors. Right? It's so perfect. Turned out amazing. I'm obsessed with the palette, especially. Thanks for allowing us to spend some time in your world a little bit. Thanks so much for joining, friends. Honestly, like I wouldn't do these live streams if I didn't like have so much fun doing them. And that truly is attributed to you guys for giving me the fabulous, impeccable, immaculate, spectacular vibes. Because I would be doing this anyway, like on my own time. But I like doing them with you because it just makes it so much more entertaining. And honestly, it keeps me on task because I'm like able to hang out with you, and that's a better way to spend my time than being distracted by Instagram or whatever. So thanks to everyone in chat for all the suggestions and fun conversations. Yes, thank you, thank you. Wednesday and Enid color palette looks so nice together. It's amazing, right? Yes, I always love watching your live streams. The most fun part is chatting with you. Yay! Thank you, everybody. I hope that you all have an amazing weekend. I'm so glad to be able to kickstart my weekend with such a fun live stream. Thank you for indulging me in all of my various fandom chats. Apologies for... I think the chat room was mostly dominated by K-pop and Wednesday, but, you know, that's where we're at right now. Yeah. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I said that already. Look forward to next week's video. I am going to be working on the turning emojis into characters video, and I'm going to have a giveaway. Pretty exciting. Okay, I'm so belabored with goodbyes. All right. Have an amazing weekend. Bye. Love you all. Have a fabulous, fabulous day or evening wherever you're at. And the live stream will be up for you to watch if you missed it. Bye-bye.